What's going on, everybody? Welcome into Chat Sports. We've got your whip around here from all of the 1 p.m. Eastern Time NFL games. Going to be breaking down our scores, stats, highlights, and going to be breaking down the most important plays of the day, which, of course, are always in the Red Zone. I am a host here at Chat Sports. I take care of our Patriots and our Celtics channel. I am Allie Barefoot, and I have the great honor of hanging out with you guys here today. I got my man Sam Brown on the ones and twos, and we're going to have a good time for the next 4 hours. Thank you guys so much for tuning in here. If you guys don't want to pay for all that hubbub to watch all the NFL games, and this is where you guys need to be. And apparently, I've been told that RedZone whip around here on Chat Sports has been dominating the last 2 weeks, so I've got some pretty big shoes to fill here as a host on this Sunday, because, you know, my Patriots got blown out on Thursday night. So I guess my punishment is to come out here and hang out with Sam Brown. And it's fine, you know, I mean, it is what it is. I think that's the only way that I can see it here. It's just when you score 3 points, you have to hang out with Sam Brown. That's kind of our rule here. But no, it's all jokes. But anyways, we got 62 people watching in here so far as we're about 15 minutes away from kickoff around the league. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Shout out your city. Where are you guys watching from? Because I know that we've got fans and subscribers all over the world. So let me know where you guys are at here. As Phil is saying, the best chick on Chat Sports. That's such a compliment, because I'm also the only chick that's at Chat Sports. So I think I just outright win that category. But Worthy saying he's watching from Seattle. Phil is watching from Michigan. Pat in Centerville, Iowa. And I got Blyden in here saying, Duval, baby. You've got the late game tonight. Bills, Jaguars. That's going to be a good game. Sean is watching from Pensacola, Florida. My best friend in the entire world lives in Pensacola, Florida. It is a really good time down there. So, beautiful city. Happy to have you in here with us. Tim Masterson. I got Ty Man the Buckeye, who I'm pretty sure is in every single Chat Sports chat right now. So, we appreciate you stopping by here. We know you're a busy man, Ty Man. I got Paul B in here. I said Phil is micro Mike territory. Only real ones at Chat Sports know who Micro Mike is, and that is what I love about that, because we don't get many Lions fans around here, and when we do, they all love Micro Mike. Time in the Buckeye watching from Ohio. I got Mazio in here saying they're watching from McAllen, Texas. Nate J, my boy, the Jaguars fan, all the way across the pond. Good day, Allie. Looking forward to the coverage, mate. I appreciate that, Nath J. You always find a way to make it into my streams, and I really appreciate that. Devin Parker watching from Missouri. Juan Hernandez saying, what's up, Al? He's watching from Vegas. I got Michael Clark saying, let's go, Cowboys. What's going on, Juan? Appreciate you guys for stopping in here today. Unfortunately, the Cowboys not off to a great start there, Sam. I'm sorry. That could make you feel better, 100%. Michael Clark saying, watch him from New Jersey, but right now he is from Chester, PA. Worthy is just saying DK Metcalf, so that's just, you know, we're watching from DK Metcalf right now. Philip Thompson saying he's watching from Atlanta. So speaking of DK Metcalf, I actually have a question here for you guys, and the fact that I don't, unfortunately, think it's the Cowboys for Sam. I don't think it's the Ravens. So let me know who you guys think. Who has been the best team so far? I wanted to say it was the Lions, but then, of course, they lost by 4 to Tampa Bay Buccaneers last week, which the Bucs are actually pretty sneaky. Still having that duo of Godwin and Mike Evans, and then Baker Mayfield, who is still proving that he can be a legit quarterback here in this league, is having a good start to his season. But I think the real question here today, and they may or may not get exposed this afternoon, is the New Orleans Saints. I am not 110% on that wagon just yet. I have to believe it to see it. And I unfortunately haven't gotten to see the Saints just yet because they've been playing at all the same time the Patriots have. So we're really going to be able to see the Saints a lot, hopefully in the red zone multiple times. But going up against the Eagles, we're going to have to wait and see if Derek Carr and Rashid Shaheed are the real deal or if they're just a bust. But Sean, of course, is putting the Chiefs in there. Christian saying Raider Nation from Lawrence. What's going on, Christian? Phil is saying, at least I have the best hair. Do I have the best hair at Chat Sports? That could be up for debate. You know, Mitchell Renz is growing out his curls. I mean, Tyler Jones got a nice little, gel front there. I mean, you never know who has the best hair here at Chat Sports. Maybe we could leave that up to our boss, Brett, to decide that at the end of the year. Who has the best hair at Chat Sports, Brett? There you go. That's all that matters. Brett said at least I have all my hair. Jack Cortez saying Derek Carr is that guy. Phil saying the Lions. Seahawks have not been close. I mean, I would genuinely probably I'm still on the Lions or one of the Super Bowl this year wave. To be honest, I think this is their year. I think they're lethal on both sides of the football, but you really got to get Sam Laporta back in the mix for me to really see all the weapons that they have going on right there. So we're going to get back into all the questions here, hang out with you guys. Got 100 people watching in here, about 8 minutes and 30 seconds from kickoff, and then the real fun starts. But just in case you guys did want to go see all the games in action in person, Game Time is the app you need to be using to get your tickets to any sporting event, college, professional, any comedy show, concert near you, even a theater event. Game Time is the only app that I use because there's several features that allow you to have the lowest price guaranteed, the best seat in the house. And I honestly think my best feature is Game Time Picks. That makes getting tickets to see your favorite teams play live even easier. They actually filter out all the fluff to show you only incredible deals on great seats, so you don't have to waste time going through thousands and thousands of tickets. Download the Game Time app, create an account, and use code CHATSPORTS for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. But we also have another sponsor here on Chat Sports. We're talking about Prize Picks, the #1 daily fantasy sports app. I'm playing it, Sam is playing it, and over 5 million active members are playing it. All you have to do is pick more or less on 2 to 6 player stat projections and watch those winnings roll in. If you guys want to go ahead and get started and test out your skills, all you have to do is download the Prize Picks app today, use code CLNS, and get $50 instantly when you play $5. That's code CLNS on Prize Picks to get $50 instantly when you play $5. You don't even need to win to receive that $50 bonus. It's guaranteed. Prize Picks, run your game. And don't worry, I'll be checking on my Prize Picks throughout the game so we can compare, see where we're at, because if I win, you guys win, and that's always a good time. All right, go ahead and shout out your favorite team for me. Obviously, I've got to rep New England here with the Patriots. We've been covering them since May at Chat Sports. Since I took over that channel, it's been super, super fun. So let me know who your favorite team is, because that's the beauty of Whip Around, is that we're going to have fans from all over, going to be able to talk your shit, going to be able to support your team, and it's going to be a good time. Worthy saying Seahawks and Steelers. I got Tyler Plays saying he's a Packers fan. We got a cheesehead in the chat. I'll be honest, I actually went to Milwaukee one time for a Bucs game, and I was this close to converting to being a cheesehead when Aaron Rodgers was the quarterback, just because I want to wear that big slice of cheese on my head. Brittany,
Interesting.
I think it's fun. I think it's fun when cultures have, like, you know, the sporting culture's got something like that. Brittany saying, what do you think about Cowboys' win against the Ravens? Sam, you know, I want to ask you this, being the Cowboys fan yourself. Where are you at on today?
I'm a Broncos fan.
No, you're not.
Starters.
You're a Cowboys fan.
I'm everything Dallas except for the Cowboys.
Really?
Yeah.
I think I knew that, actually. Well, then,
Yeah.
be a Cowboys fan today and answer that question.
Well, I mean, I think I mentioned earlier my mic was bugging out, but the only team that's more desperate than the Cowboys right now is the Ravens, given the expectations that they had coming into the year.
I mean,
they
0-2.
definitely cannot afford to start 0-3. So it's a big game for both of them. There's no doubt about it.
Broncos got to face the Buccaneers, though. That's a...
The OU guy in me almost wants to root for Baker instead and just be happy that he's happy.
You're all over the map. You got Denver, Oklahoma, Stars. I mean, it's fine. It is what
the
it
Stars
is.
is Dallas. Everything else is Dallas.
Not OU.
Well, that's family.
It's family.
That's more than, that's blood.
It's bigger than sports.
Vin Diesel would say, it means more to us.
Don't bring out Fast and Furious quotes here. I got Maya's World saying, what's up, Allie Barefoot? Philip saying, go Falcons. Phil said, Lions, ... I think the Lions have a really good opportunity to bounce back here this week. Danny Fins fan saying, hashtag Fins down. The War Guy saying Lions. Maya's World is saying Patriots, and also a Patriots fan. Danny Fins fan, it's been a while, my friend. Appreciate you for hopping in here saying hi. I got Cecil saying, who that gonna beat the Saints? Saying, let's go, baby. Phil said Lions getting desperate. I don't think so. I mean, they're 1-1 right now. I think the Ravens have a better opportunity at being called desperate right now. But Lions and Cardinals is going to be a really good matchup. I think just trying to contain Mr. Kyler Murray there and James Conner is going to be a bit.
It's a matchup between two really fun teams. That's just going to be a fun game to watch.
I just want everybody to have fun.
I really do.
I just want everybody to have fun.
As long as everyone has a good time, I'm okay.
All right, well, speaking of fun, look, Sam and I had a fun night last night. Both did separate things,
true.
But you didn't have a fun night last night? I had a fun night last night.
The Oklahoma Sooners lost last night.
Oh, yeah, but that means you had good drinks though.
Well,
a lot of them.
That was going to happen.
A lot of them.
That was going to happen either
That's
way.
That's where I was headed. We had some good drinks there last night, so let's keep the good vibes rolling. Any super chat today, we're going to talk about your team. I've seen a lot of Jaguars fans. I've seen some Saints fans. I've even seen some Lions fans in this chat. So if you super chat, the focus will be on you and your team. But we actually are going to give back to you guys here today. The biggest super chatter of the day is going to be our MVP, and you are going to get a jersey of your choice, courtesy of Chat Sports. So if you guys are really repping the Cowboys, I'm not sure why you would, but some people like it. If you guys want to go with the second-year QB and CJ Stroud, then Houston's your guy. Maybe a Ravens jersey, maybe a Seahawks jersey, a Lions jersey, a Bucks jersey. Doesn't matter. We're going to help you guys out. All you have to do is be the top super chatter of the day to win this jersey. And let me tell you, this is a good deal. It is, because these jerseys go up for what, like $160? You could win today competing with friendly fans and helping out your favorite channel here on YouTube.
Last week, we got a nice little back and forth between our friend Jared Stafford and Harry. Back and forth right up until the end. So we'll see if we can get a little competition going today.
Let's have some fun. So I think the real question is, though, whoever sends in the first $20 super chat of the day will, A, be the MVP of the super chat, and you'll have the lead to win the jersey. And then Sam Brown mentioned Fireball a bit earlier, so I went and found this gem, the bottom of our barrel.
We're intrigued.
And we're pretty intrigued because, look, I actually have this, like, cinnamon latte that I've got going on here. So I'm like, should I just double it up here?
It's kind of a whole aesthetic that you
That's
got
what I'm
going
saying.
on
It's
here.
fall. It's crispy outside. Football is here. If we get a $20 super chat in the next minute and 30 seconds, then I'm going to do a shot of Fireball to kick off this stream. But you guys have a limited time to do it, and you're just going to go ahead and kick off the race, being the super chat MVP. It sounds like a win-win to me. But you have 30 seconds to do so. Clock is ticking, my boys. Brittany saying, do you like Texans or Vikings? Dude, that's a good question. I'm going to go Texans. I think the Texans are the more fun team to watch this year, but apparently Sam Darnold has a second coming in the NFL and has found out that he can actually throw the ball and complete his passes. So Darnold's interesting. Jay Jets, obviously, but I'm still going Stroud. I'm still going Nico Collins, mainly for my fantasy purposes. But I do like the Texans. Jack Cortez said, I'm trying to get slutty past that bottle. I got to take one first. I got to take a shot first. Host always takes a shot first. It's just house rules, you know? That's what I'm saying.
We're kind hosts here.
All right, you guys have 15 seconds left before the first kickoff of the day. If anybody wants to get this party started, a $20 super chat to get me to do Fireball. And it has actually been, since college, I have done a Fireball shot. So I might throw up. So you get a 2-for-1 there. Eagles or Saints? I am going to go the Saints. I gotta believe it to see it. Plus, you know, screw the birds. You know, it's just never been my style to like the Eagles. So I'm going to go Saints in that one as well. Chiefs or Bills? Chiefs, our Bills? Well, they don't play each other today. But I'll go Chiefs in that ball game, and I'll go Bills in the other ball game. If you guys are ready for kickoff, I need you to do one thing. Our chat rate right now is at 9. If you don't know what that means, just know that it's bad, all right? We need to get that chat rate over 300, and by doing that, that means 296 viewers in this chat right now spam their me's. Football is back. Week 3 is here. We've got plenty of good matchups on the noon slate. I'm going to do all the work for you. All you guys have to do is type ME to get it started. That's literally it. Matthew's already in the chat. I got Sam Brown working overtime here, spamming his MEs. I got Ronnie Levis saying, hello, Allie. Jared Stafford is saying me. Maya's World, Ronnie Levis, Brittany McNeil, the OG, Devin Parker. I know for a fact 313 people are not spamming me right now because this shit better be flying. Let's go. Kirk Smith, Phil, Devin Parker, Tyler Plays, Maya's DC, Viper. Oh, keep it rolling. Bel Air Ron, Richard Anderson, Jack Cortez. Keep the spamming me because we're nowhere close to a chat rate of 300. We've got to keep this bad boy running. Rob Lowe Plays. Ed Robbins saying, Allie, baby, boot, barefoot. That is me. What's up, Ed Robbins? I got Devin Parker. Still spamming is me. Ryan Kennedy entering the chat in perfect fashion. Fishbowl Flash. All day spamming me. Sam is still out here spamming me. All right, our chat rate's up to 67. Still not 300, which means we need 355 more people to spam me. It's super easy. Ed Robbins doing the dirty work, spamming me. Blyden's doing it. Matthew Gilliam saying WNBA playoffs start today, Allie Barefoot. We're going live on Wednesday, Matthew. We are going live on Wednesday. Jay Uso. Big Al. Maya's World. David. Daryl. All spamming their me's. Let's go as we do have the first kickoff of the day. Going to be a touchback. We got Pittsburgh and the Los Angeles Chargers. Indianapolis Colts and the Chicago Bears are kicking off as well. We've got the Eagles and the Saints who are going to start off here with a touchback. Broncos and Buccaneers. Broncos are going to start off this drive. And then we have the Giants and the Browns. Packers and Titans waiting for that kickoff to officially start all of the slates. But Giants and Browns actually have a bit of a scuffle going on here on the kickoff. And the Browns are going to come up with it after their own kickoff. My goodness, the Giants cannot take a break. They are going to start off at the Giants' 24-yard line.
I got to say, this is my third RedZone stream now, all 3 weeks. Last week, one of the highlights was just going to Marshall and Tom on Cowboys and Giants and just watching them melt down.
Oh, it's plenty of that.
I have a feeling we're gonna do a lot of that with Marshall today.
I mean, you're already starting 4 yards away from the red zone for the Browns. I mean, it's just the Giants, man. You feel so bad for them, but it's also just a train wreck that you can't look away from. So let's hone in on this game here real quick before we go tune in to see how Marshall feels about this. Deshaun Watson's going to be in the pocket, takes a snap, drops back, fires in the end zone. It's caught, but was he in bounds? We're going to have to wait and see for the official ruling. Give me a touchdown. Give me a touchdown. Amari Cooper is on the board first. The poor New York Giants. One play, one touchdown. The Browns are up 6 over the Giants. My goodness. This might be under review, though, because I'm not sure if he got both feet. 1, 2. Oh, no, that's touchdown. They'll probably review it just because it's the NFL, but that was a touchdown for sure. Browns are on top, 6-0.
We're going to get Marshall going here in a sec. His head is already in his hands.
Oh, the poor man, dude. We need to just, send good vibes to Marshall Green because this is just tough. It's so tough.
Hold on. I got to pull up the kickoff.
The defense just can't even step up and just make sure they don't score there. They were 24 yards. That was a 24-yard touchdown pass. And they just annihilated it. Okay, well, now the good news is the Giants get the ball back very quickly, but the bad news is that they're already down 6-7 after a made field goal. Wow, what a time. The Broncos are also going to find themselves in the red zone territory as well. We'll check on them in a minute, but I want you guys to see Marshall Green's reaction to the shit show of a start that the Giants do have. Because honestly, when do they not start like this, to be honest?
LTD says, with everything you need to do, let's go. As the Browns have kicked it off and the Giants will return it. Eric Gray to the 20 and he fumbled. Browns ball. Browns. Every week, man. This team is cursed.
All right.
Wow.
Uh-huh.
Eric Ray fumbles the opening kickoff. It's Browns ball.
Okay.
The Giants are cursed, man. You can't fucking make it up. Every week.
I mean,
Every fucking week, man. Every fucking week. All I do is just want to have a decent time watching them. One fucking time. Just one time. I just one time would.
we can't even start a game. First and 10 for Deshaun Watson inside the 25 of the 24.
Browns will start the ball at the Giants 24. Deshaun drops back, fires, end zone. Touchdown. Amari Cooper beats Deontay Banks. Two plays in, and we're down 6-0. I fucking hate this.
Uh-huh.
That's a catch.
Yep. Mark
Touchdown
Cooper's one of the
Browns.
best in the game at that right there.
You can't help but feel bad for the guy. I mean, we've all been there. Our team has sucked one time or another, but the Giants are a different type of suck. We'll check back in with Marshall Green and the Giants Now channel here at Chat Sports, but there are several teams that are actually very quickly in the red zone as you've got the Denver Broncos trying to put some points on the board. Same with the Minnesota Vikings, but the Green Bay Packers are the team to watch as we did get a touchdown from Malik Willis, who decided to take the ball in his own hands, extend over the goal line, and score a touchdown for the Cheeseheads of Wisconsin. I mean, look at the quarterback stepping up in Jordan Love's place. That's what you love to see. The Packers are electric right now on the sideline. Can they make it 7? They can. A made field goal. They're up 7-0. So now the money is really on the Broncos and the Vikings. Both in the red zone trying to get something on the board here first after a huge 2 passes from rookie Bo Nix. Let's see what the Broncos can do here. Bo Nix out of the pocket. He's going to take it for himself. Finds a pylon in the right corner. And Bo Nix, look at the QBs getting on the board first. You got Malik Willis with the Packers and then Bo Nix for the Broncos starting off hot against the 2-0 Buccaneers. But can the veteran get it done? Sam Darnold in Minnesota. Plenty of time in the pocket to find somebody. He evades the sack and then ends up tossing it forward. And it's going to be possibly a fumble. They're going to call it an incomplete pass. Wow. Sam Darnold, that was the stupid play. My goodness. Now it's 3rd and goal at the Houston 6-yard line. Do you guys think the Minnesota Vikings will score here? Aaron Jones goes up the middle, really doesn't get anything going. All right, that puts him at the 3rd and goal position. Will they be able to get a stop? We'll have to wait and see. That seems to be the only team that's currently in the red zone, but several teams are driving. Saints, Chargers, the Bears, about to punt it away, actually. Now the Browns do have the ball again. Will the Browns go up 14-0 before the Giants can get a first down? Just unfortunate. All right, let's see if the Vikings get it done here. 3rd and goal. Sam Darnold forces himself out of the pocket, fires into the end zone. It's caught! Touchdown! Justin Jefferson! Let's go. I will be honest, though. I originally had him on my prize picks, but my friend Nick Roloff told me not to take him. So never listen to Nick Roloff. Play prize picks for yourself. Use code CLNS. You're going to get $50 instantly when you play $5. Minnesota's extra point is good, which means Minnesota is on the board first over the red-hot Texans and C.J. Stroud. 7-0. Vikings over Texans, 7-0 Broncos Buccaneers, and 7-0 Packers Titans Browns over the Giants. All right, I have a quick favor to ask of you guys here before we hop back into all our Red Zone coverage. That I love every single 610 viewers that are watching right now, but what I don't love, and you know who else doesn't love it? My bosses don't like 79 likes. That is not giving. That is not giving real one. I need roughly 50% like to viewership rate, which means if I've got 630 people watching, I need 330 people to have already liked this video, and it's actually probably the easiest thing you're going to do. If you guys are playing Prize Picks, that's a very easy app to play, let me tell you. I play it every single day. I think liking this video is actually like a smidge easier, and we're already up to 103 likes. Look at you guys. Don't let Allie get fired. Hit that like button, please. 623 people watching, 110 likes. Hit it for me. Ronnie Levis also doing my job for me, saying hit that like button. Christopher Domingo, a real one on my Patriots Today channel, saying like this video. But Tom is saying the Texans are not pressing me this year for all that talent and barely winning games. I mean, a win's a win, but, you know, it can't be a blowout every single week, and the Texans have had pretty good opponents here in the last 2 weeks. But here's the game of the hour, in my opinion. Saints, Eagles. Derek Carr right now is going to be in the gun on a 3rd and 8 opportunity. He takes a snap. He drops back. Fires up the middle. It's caught. Will it be to Chris Olave? We said we think it's the Olave game, not the Rashid Shaheed game. But Derek Carr, nonetheless, converting a 3rd down to a 1st down. And the Saints are driving. The Saints are actually about 4 yards away from entering the red zone here today for the first time as well, which will be the game time red zone. I'm telling you guys, if you are trying to get any tickets to any event, use Game Time. Use code ChatSports. That's going to get you guys $20 off your first purchase while terms apply. Derek Carr handing off to Alvin Kamara. A big hit on Kamara for a gain of no yards. Graham laying down the work. Forces a 2nd and 9. So gain of 1 yard. I didn't know how I felt about Alvin Kamara in this game. I would rather keep the ball in the air if I'm New Orleans, just because the Eagles secondary is a little bit iffy. But in terms of their run defense, man, they've got some big boys out there. Kamara may not have the best game in the box score, but I do think Olave and Shaheed should really help out your fantasy team here. So let's go ahead and see what Chase Sr. has to say. He's actually the host of our Eagles Now channel, and then maybe we'll check in with Saints Now, Trizzy Trace.
Of Eagles defenders able to make the play in that neighborhood, and that'll bring up another 3rd down. Can the Eagles get off the field? You force 3 here. I think that's still a win for the Eagles defense.
We got to get loud in the chat. We got to get loud in the chat, baby. Type those 3s. 3rd and long. Get off the field.
Ball at the 24. Carr in the gun. Split backs in that shotgun. Eagles send 4 up front. They nearly get to him. And Carr goes to the left side to Chris Olave once again, who picks up another 1st down. So that's a 3rd and an 8 and a 3rd and 9 picked up by New Orleans. It was a good play design with Olave coming out of the backfield. He went into the flat, and Nakobe Dean just stopped running with him. Why don't you follow him to the sideline? Saints inside the game time red zone. It's been an 11-play, 58-yard drive, 6.5 minutes. Ball inside the 12. I formation for the Saints. Handoff Kamara. Tries to get to the right side. Pickup of a few. Tackle made by Nolan Smith. The goal here, force 3. Force 3. Almost 2,000 people watching live. Carr, play action, rolls to the right, pre-snap whistle. False start on the Saints. So that'll make it 2nd and 11. So second and negative here for New Orleans. Foster Moreau, who had a cancer battle a couple of years ago, whistled for the penalty, is back healthy, thankfully. Carr, 2 of 3, 24 yards. Saints converting a 3rd and 7, a 3rd and 8 so far. Ball at the 13.5. Carr in the gun. Shaheed in motion. Saints try to run it to the right side. Eagles have it defended very well. They tackle Kamara for a loss of 4. Milton Williams with the play there. And it'll be 3rd and very long for the Saints. As the field gets condensed, not as much space. Zach Bond kind of lined up as an edge rusher there and set the edge on Foster Moreau. And then Williams on that backside with the pursuit. And if you give up a 3rd and this long, when the field is this condensed, it would be a straight-up disaster. Empty set for Carr. 4 down linemen for the Eagles here. Carr takes the snap. Ball batted away, incomplete. Jalen Carter got through. Gets the pass break up, probably a pressure notch for him on Derek Carr. And that'll result in a 4th and 15 and the field goal unit coming out for New Orleans. Swim move for Carter. He blew that play up. Got past Ruiz, who's a highly graded player along the offensive line.
Appreciate it, Chase Sr. with the Eagles Now channel here at Chat Sports. We'll check in with Chase and multiple other hosts here around Chat Sports, but that will lead the Saints up 3-0 with a made field goal. So I've got a quick question here. I've got 800 people now watching. Appreciate you guys watching from all over the world, but we're still at 153 likes, and that is going to get your girl fired. Go on ahead, hit that like button for me if you haven't already. If you want your team to win today and not end up like Marshall Green and the New York Giants, hit that like button for me. So the Titans are trying to put some points on the board here first. They've been in the red zone, but it's taken a little while as flags have been thrown everywhere. But now we're going to see what Will Levis and the Titans can do. 3rd and 3. Levis takes a snap, drops back. He's going to fire up the middle. That's going to be a 1st down, but not a touchdown just yet. Do you guys think the Titans are going to score on this drive? I think the Titans actually have a pretty good chance to win this ball game, knowing that they're 0-2. They could have gotten the win last week against the Giants, but the Packers being 1-1 without Jordan Love is making me feel like this is the best opportunity for the Tennessee Titans to win this ball game. Will Levis is going to end up having a short 1-yard pass for a touchdown. Levis and the Titans are on the board. And we've got a 1-point ball game pending that PAT to make it 7-all. Good for Levis, man. Nick Vannett. First touchdown in the NFL.
Broncos legend.
Broncos legend, Nick Vannett. Excuse me. Nick Folk, extra point made, 7-7, Titans and Packers. Bears, Giants, Texans, Saints, and Steelers and Buccaneers are all driving here, but nobody has made their way to the end zone / red zone just yet. Oh, Lewis saying, okay, people, please like the video. She's pretty cool as a sports chatter. Thank you. Rather listen to her than anybody else. So thank you very much for that. And if you like that compliment, then hit that like button. And if you guys like saving money, then go on ahead and head on over to Game Time. Game Time is the #1 app you need to get tickets to any sporting event that's coming up or in the near future. And the reason why I use Game Time, and let you in a little secret, I actually used Game Time way before they became a sponsor here on Chat Sports, because I love the fact that you can see a view from your seats before you buy. Because the last thing you want to do is buy your tickets, go to the stadium that you've never been to before, and find out you're sitting behind a pole. That would suck. But so if you guys want to go ahead and see your view from the seats, get the lowest price guaranteed. And if you're tailgating, having a good time, not knowing if you guys want to go to the actual game, well, you can get tickets with a nice deal up to an hour after kickoff. All you guys have to do is download the Game Time app, create an account, and use code CHATSPORTS for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Again, create an account, redeem code CHATSPORTS for $20 off. Download Game Time today. What time is it? It's game time. Can the New York Giants put something on the board? Well, we're going to have to wait and see. Do you want to push over the yeah, buddy. All right, Daniel Jones launches a ball way upfield. It was so overthrown. Poor Daniel Jones, man. I mean, you're just trying to get something working under the offense here, but with Jones, it may just not be feasible. But with Jalen Hurts, it might be feasible. As they are now 7 yards away from entering the game time red zone, can the Eagles be the first team in this ball game to score a touchdown? We'll see what Jalen Hurts can do here with the Philadelphia Eagles. Before we check in on them, I do just want to really make sure you guys know how bad the Giants suck. Daniel Jones going to start off in the pocket, handing it off to the running back, breaking through a couple of tackles, but ultimately gets stuffed for about a gain of 1 or 2 yards, forcing a third down. And just knowing the third down conversion rate's not the best in New York, it's going to be tough to see if they can try to get this first down here. And it's tough, man, because I do think you've got good resources in New York, but I just don't think Jones is that guy. I think Malik Neighbors definitely helps your offense, but there's only so much a rookie can do, man.
He's just bad, plain and simple.
It's just bad.
You can't hide it. You can't get around it, and it's just going to hinder your team.
Let's see what Malik Neighbors, if he's going to help out here. We got a 3rd and 6 situation in New York. Daniel Jones in the gun, sends Malik in motion, takes a snap, drops back, looks right, doesn't have anything, avoids the sack, and he's moving. It is a caught pass, but it's just shy of a first down. So we'll have to see if the Giants end up doing a nice little tush push there to get that first down. Speaking of tush push, though, well, hit that sub button, speaking of tush push. But also, let's see what Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia Eagles can do. Jalen Hurts, 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Takes a snap, he drops back, and he is swallowed by not 1, not 2, but 3 New Orleans Saints defenders. I mean, are they the best defense around? They force a 4th down and 19 and a crucial must score for the Eagles. Man, that was huge. Philly will punt now. And the Saints are electric. Just electric. So is Chat Sports. Hit that sub button for me if you guys haven't already. It's me. It's another host here on Sundays doing Red Zone, making sure you guys don't have to pay for any Red Zone coverage. You can get it right here. But also, we've got several different hosts to talk about the NBA, the WNBA, the NFL, college basketball, college football every single week. Hit that sub button for me if you guys have not already. But I will have to point something out here, Sam. It's the fact that we're giving away a jersey here to whoever sends in the most super chats. And unfortunately, we haven't got a single super chat today. I mean, I'm not saying, it's because of me, but knowing that the last 2 weeks we've done really well, and I wasn't here, it makes me feel a little bit iffy. I'm gonna be honest.
Funny enough, if someone sends in a $2 super chat, right now you're getting your jersey for $2. So, we work our way up from there. Last week's MVP had 160 total. It was a nice little back and forth there, actually, down the stretch. But whoever sends the first one is just automatically in the lead, and if no one else sends it, then we don't really have any other choice, do we?
That's why it's like an auction, right? You always want to be the first person to make a bid because then that's the highest number. So if you send in a super chat for $5, you just set the tone. But if you also send a super chat for $50, you just set an even bigger tone that kind of locks you in. So we need a super chat because I have been staring at this fireball shot for a while, and I told you, if we get a $20 super chat for our first, if we get a $20 and over super chat for our first super chat, yeah, I'll do a fireball shot. Pull my leg. God. Pull my leg. No, not much movement here on the Buccaneers game, to be honest. Sounding like a really high defensive game so far. But we do have the Broncos, who are moving upfield, trying to get back into the red zone right now, and that's exactly where they'll be. Bo Nix on a 3rd and 4. Baker Mayfield throws an interception. That is how the Buccaneers ended up getting all the way back to the red zone as Sims was the intercepted Bronco E. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Sims is the one that intercepted it. Wow. It was intended for Mike Evans. What a time. I was actually intercepted by Jones, so everything I said was a lie. So you'll have that. Now it's 1st and goal for the Denver Broncos. Can Bo Nix make it 2 possessions on top of the Buccaneers? Bo Nix in the gun. He ends up getting tracked down. He'll lose the football, but you can obviously see that he pump faked and tried to throw something, got knocked out of his hands. But nonetheless, there is a flag on the play. So the Zebras are going to talk about that and see where the call is and what the right call is. $2 coming in from Ed Robbins. Guess what, Ed Robbins? You are the current Super Chat MVP with a $2 Super Chat saying, who do you think the top 3 defenses are? Just before I answer that question, I want to let you know that Quentin Johnson has put up 6 for the Los Angeles Chargers against the Pittsburgh Steelers. My top 3 defenses, I got to go Lions. Obviously, Aiden Hutchinson is a nightmare for people to deal with. I want to throw... I think the Saints defense has been really good so far. I think adding Chase Young to that defense is huge. So I'm gonna go Lions, Niners, and Saints for my top 3 defenses. But
all 3 in the NFC.
There you go. I like it. What about you, Sam? Do you have a top 3 that's any different?
I do think the Niners are definitely up there. I think they proved that. Let's see. The Saints, I want to trust the Saints. Let's see how they hold up today. I'm going to go Niners. I do think the Chiefs have one of the best defenses in the NFL. They showed that last year. They won with their defense. Their offense kind of sucked. As Bo Nix, handoff, touchdown Broncos.
Wow.
Upset of the day happening here?
Wow.
Don't give me hope.
Well, unfortunately, Ed Robbins, you are now second in Super Chat MVP as John G is coming in with a $20 Super Chat.
Let's go, John.
My main man, John, is now in the lead as the Super Chat MVP to win a jersey of his choosing. But because Ed Robbins beat you to it, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do a super. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do a fireball shot.
Come on.
But maybe,
Come on.
maybe if somebody contests John G and sends in a $20 to make this interesting, because the only thing that I love than
What if I
doing
do one
fireball
too?
shots is a good competition.
We got a ways to go.
If we get another $20 super chat from somebody that's not John G, I think Sam and I both have to take a fireball shot.
Just one round. I can do
Just
it.
one round. But only if somebody wants to compete with John G here, because your girl likes a good friendly competition. Oh, they did not rule it a touchdown. It is back to 4th and goal for the Denver Broncos. Hate to burst your bubble there, Sammy. But they did not think that he broke the plane. So let's see what. So the Broncos are going to end up challenging this. So now they're going to go into review. So it's currently still 7-0. Denver Broncos over the Buccaneers. But Denver thinks they broke the plane. Buccaneers don't. Let's see this replay here. Not the best angle, but I would say that he broke the plane. All right, let's switch over real quick to the Green Bay Packers while they're taking their sweet time with that challenge. Malik Willis going to hand it off there to the running back for no gain, which leaves the Packers at a 3rd and goal situation at a very tight ball game, 7-7. 29-16, end of first. Oof. Somebody let me know how the Fever game's going. That starts at 2, though, I think.
Ooh, big play for Daniel Jones and the Giants offense.
Daniel Jones under center. Drops back, fires. wheel route. Tua's running back falls out of bounds, but the Giants are going to be in the game time red zone. Use code ChatSports to get $20 off your first purchase while terms apply. But I think, Sam, the only feasible option here is to go check out Marshall Green, who doesn't get touchdowns very often. In fact, I don't think the Giants have scored a touchdown just yet here in this season. So let's see what New York can do on a second and goal situation. Can they finally put up a touchdown? Let's see Marshall Green's reactions here to possibly their first touchdown of the year.
To the left with Slayton and Neighbors up top. He'll hand it off to Singletary, jump over the line of scrimmage, and he'll fall forward, keeps getting punched. He's at the goal line. That might be 6. And they're going to call him down short. Second and goal from about the 1 here.
A little shout out to Daniel Jones there getting in the mix, trying to push the pile.
As Andrew Thomas's helmet came off, I'm not sure if he'll have to come out for a play or not. Giants come out with Jakob Johnson in a fullback set. He'll now motion out to the left. Singletary's the lone back. They'll just give it to him right up the gut. Singletary knifes through. I think he's in. And he is. Touchdown Giants. Mother Singletary with a great drive there. PAT pending. The Giants can tie this up at 7.
Get the TDs in the chat rolling. Come on. We're going to tie this game up.
The New York Giants finally score their first touchdown of the NFL season. And while we were talking to Marshall Green and the Giants Now channel here at Chat Sports, who made it 7-7, our man Ed Robbins sent in a $20 super chat. Sorry, Allie, but the top 3 are Lions, Steelers, and Raiders. And we said if somebody sent in a 20, we did a fireball shot. So looks like that is the move here today. Ed Robbins, some reason whenever you enter my chat, I end up doing a lot of drinks, but I have no complaints here. Cheers to Ed Robbins, man. Is it spicy? Oh! That's a quick appearance by Sam. John G coming in with a $50 super chat.
John.
My man, John, said Ed Robbins, I will see your $20 and I will raise you 30 more, sending in a 50G. Let's go.
This leaderboard is getting very stacked very early.
Wow, what a time.
What a start.
Let's
what a start to the afternoon.
Go.
I mean, this is what you asked for.
I mean, Ed Robbins is over here now freaking me out saying, Allie, where is the boot? Ed Robbins, what will it take to do a boot here for me today?
You do like your deals.
Well,
every time, everybody spam John in the chat first
please
off.
Give John some love
Spam
here.
John, spam Ed. Drown these fucking bots out, please.
I can't stand the bots, man.
It's so unbelievable.
Give John some love here, shall we? All right. Ed Robbins, if you want to see a boot, it'll be a baby boot, but I could do a boot. It's going to have to be for 100. It's going to have to be for 100, my man. I mean, John G's already got 50 plus 20, which means he's got 70. So he's the Super Chat MVP right now. It's going to have to be for 100 to get me to do a boot. It's going to be tough. It is. Green Bay ended up putting up 6 more on the board after a pick 6. Will Levis, intended for DeAndre Hopkins, was intercepted by Alexander for 35 yards and a touchdown. My goodness. We got a 3rd and 9 situation here in New Orleans, but for Philly, as they're in the red zone, Ed Robbins! Bang! A $100 super chat! Let's go! I gotta get that boot. I gotta get that boot. Wow. John and Ed are going to make it spicy here in this Super Chat MVP battle, as we now have $120 from Ed Robbins and $70 from John G. And we have Allie with 1 boot. Das Boot. Wow. I have to go get a boot now, which is going to be interesting. All right, so I have a special Allie boot. It should be on the shelf. It's got a little handle on it. I got it from Truck Yard. It's got a little handle on it. Be gentle.
We love Truck Yard.
Be gentle. I love
Be gentle.
I like watermelon.
Is it made of porcelain or something?
I like lemon lime flavors.
Okay.
Just don't. I'm gonna do a Happy Dad boot, but just don't get me grape.
Watermelon or lemon lime.
I'll throw up.
We can do that.
Thank
we
you.
can do that. Hold on.
Thank you. Wow, Ed Robbins, man. He loves Baby Boot Barefoot.
Hey, who doesn't?
What are you going to do? Eagles are at 3rd and 8 right now on New Orleans' 11-yard line, but it is the end of the first quarter. Well, the Eagles kick off quarter 2 with a touchdown. We'll have to wait and see. Mike Dog saying, great content. Keep up the good work. You keep up the good work, Mike Dog. Appreciate you, my man. We got several goose eggs on the board here, still not to score. The Bears and the Colts, which we kind of expected that from that game. Steelers, Eagles, Texans still have nothing going on just yet. And the Buccaneers are 14-0. Jordan saying, good to see you this season again. Best YouTube Red Zone stream on this bitch. Yes, sir. You know. It's one with a handle. You know what to do. 36-20, New York Liberty. Let's go, Liberty. Let's go, Liberty. Mike Dog said, new subscriber. Appreciate you, my guy. How much will it take to make her slur? Do you not know me? I'm a tank, dude. I'm a freaking tank. You got nothing on me. I'm a grown woman. Grown woman. I got it. All right, I got to go, Pat, go in the comment section right now. I got the Giants. Giants, Titans, Bears, Texans, Eagles, Steelers, and Broncos are all driving. So let's see what Jalen Hurts can do here. 3rd and 9 in the game time red zone. Use code CHATSPORTS, $20 off your first time buying tickets. Terms apply. Hurts in the gun. Takes a snap, drops back. Pressure is coming on the right side. He fires into the end zone. It's caught. It's intercepted. It's intercepted. The Saints defense is going the other way. Still has been taken down at the 20-yard line. Intercepted. Tyrann Mathieu. My goodness. Picked off in the end zone is a big-time play for the New Orleans Saints. My goodness. That was a terrible throw by Jalen Hurts. Devonta Smith is literally completely behind Tyrann Mathieu. Wow. That's big. That is big. Well, we got a Saints ball going that way. The Steelers, though, are also in the red zone. Steelers 1st and 10 on the Chargers 12-yard line. Let's see if the Steelers can get on the ball here. Get on the ball. Get on the board. Justin Fields sends a player in motion. Hands off. Running back. Oh! Gets lit up for a gain of 1 yard. My goodness. It's now going to be 2nd and 7 on the Chargers 9-yard line. Only grape Happy Dad's available? I'm going to throw up. No, do a grape. It's fine. Just plug my nose. God. All these disgusting ass men taking all my fruity drinks. Disgusting. Fields keeps it for himself, fires upfield. It's going to be caught, but not enough for a first down. So it'll be third down in the red zone. Giants defense coming up with a huge play, sacking Deshaun Watson on a third down opportunity. What a day. Same thing with Caleb Williams gets a big-time sack from the Indianapolis Colts. My goodness, what turned into be a red zone opportunity turned into be a sack city around the league. My goodness. All right, Steelers, another opportunity here to get on the board. 3rd and 3. Fields in the gun, hands off, breaks a tackle. Oh, it's a fake handoff. Fields is going to keep it for himself. A touchdown on the board for Pittsburgh. And the PAT is good. What a turn of events. Tie ball game. Pittsburgh and Chargers. Wow. Good for Pittsburgh. Good for Pittsburgh. All right, I got 1,100 people watching here today, but I only have 251 likes. That is not gonna cut it. Go on ahead and hit that like button for me if you guys haven't already. Donald saying she's fun. First time here. I appreciate that. I'm about to get a lot more fun because my baby boot's here. It's grape. I smell it already. It smells like cough syrup. No free ads. No free ads. Sponsor us, Happy Dads. Ew, dude, I fucking smell it. I hate grape flavored stuff, man. All right. What a time. What a time. All right, Ed Robbins, this is what you do to me. If John G responds, it might get shambly in here. But till then, $120 puts Ed Robbins in the lead to win a jersey of his choosing. Let's go. Somebody said, how about the Vikings? What are we missing? What are the Vikings doing? Vikings are 14-0 at the end of the first quarter. It is really something.
Kevin O'Connell needs to be talked about more often.
All right, I'm going to let Sammy B take over here and let us know what's going on around the league while I down Das Baby Boot.
Well, everybody spams chug in the I said chug in the chat. Spam sack too because Zadarius Smith just got home on 3rd and 4 for the Browns. Flag on the play though. You got it. Just plug your nose.
Just plug my nose?
Yeah.
I think I need more chugs in the chat before.
Everybody spam chug. Drown out the bots.
I need
No one likes them.
Support from 1,100 people watching.
Bots have no friends. Larry said chug. Jay said chug. There we go. Someone's got to do it.
Devin said sanks. Stonks.
Here we go. Who else? John Graham, Donald Marks, Will Thompson, Ed Robbins, Victor Acosta, Devin Parker. Everyone's supporting you. You got to do it.
I'm gonna
Luis
pass out
Ortiz,
because I can't breathe.
Tyler Plays. Bo Nix fires downfield on 2nd and 3 and finds Cortland Sutton. Is Bo Nix a competent quarterback now? Chug, 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 chug.
I have to breathe.
Take a sec. And chug, 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 chug. This is the stuff of legends.
I have to breathe.
Bo Nix and the Broncos 1st and 10. Ooh, at the 30-yard line.
Oh God! When you unplug your nose,
1st and 10. Quick out route to Cortland Sutton.
it's the worst.
Yeah, you got to keep it. You got to keep it out of sight. Out of sight, out of mind. You're almost there. John says chug. Will Thompson. Roblo plays. Donald Marks. Louise said that's gulp, gulp, gulp. That's not chug, chug, chug. There we go. Couple drops.
Oh, just had to be grape.
2nd and 4 for the Broncos as Allie takes a quick second recover. Just a quick sec.
Just had to be grape.
Bo Nix hands it off to, is that Javonte Williams or Jaleel McLaughlin? No, that's Tyler Beatty. Oh, God. Either way, first down Broncos picks up 4. Broncos offense might be up to something today. They've already scored more points in the first half today than they had the first 2 weeks combined. That's telling. That tells you a lot about where this team's at. But if it's progress for Bo Nix, then you take it. He's 8 for 10 for now 9 for 11, 108.
All right, 1st and 10 now. Bo Nix, he's going to start off here in the gun. Are they going to go up 3 possessions on the Bucs? 2 receivers to the left. Bo Nix connects with one of them. Falling forward, gain of a couple of yards, but not enough here for a first down. That one was going to be to Franklin for a gain of 6 yards. Where's Judy, man? I need some Judy for my prize picks. Code CLNS.
Yeah, I mean, Cleveland's offense is, outside of that one play, the Amari Cooper touchdown fresh off the blocked kick, outside of that, they've got a grand total of 14 yards of offense.
Bo. Again in the gun. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, sends another receiver to the right in motion. Pump fakes to the right. Taking some time, flushed out of the pocket, ends up taking it for himself. Flag on the play. He gets the first down. Will the flag be on Denver? Yeah, it was thrown in the backfield.
I think that one's coming back.
I think that one's coming back too. It's probably a holding. Bo Nix had way too much time in the pocket. Yeah, I see the hold right there. I see the hold right there. Number 72 getting flagged for holding. That will be called back. All right. Saquon Barkley making moves, though. Get grounding and pounding, getting the first down. Eagles on the move after a interception in the end zone by Jalen Hurts. Tyrann Mathieu. All right. 3rd and 13 for Denver after that was called back. Here's the play that set them up for 3rd and 14. Bo Nix didn't really have anywhere to go, so he throws it on the line of scrimmage. It's caught, but a gain of 1 yard. That'll set them up 3rd and 13. Hopefully they don't have to settle for a field goal here. But the Colts and the Bears still at goose eggs here. Should we go check in with our very own Harrison Graham? As we do know, the Bears are also 1-1. Colts 0-2. Colts at 2nd and goal on the Chicago 3-yard line. Let's see what Harrison Graham has to say about this opportunity here to go down 7-0. Wait a minute. I can't stop burping. Jordan McQueen wants to get in on the action, sending in a $5 super chat. Oh, God. I'm still burping up blue. Grape. Why did I say blue? I'm burping up blue. 3rd and goal for the Indianapolis Colts. After Richardson tried to keep it for himself, but a gain of nothing. A first-time super chatter, Jordan McQueen coming in with a $5 super chat. Appreciate you doing all your work. All right, Colts are the only team right now in the game time red zone. Trying to get on the board here first. 3rd and goal situation for Anthony Richardson. They're 2 of 4 on 3rd down conversions today. What formation is that? Looks spicy. Fake handoff. Richardson pressured, throws it into the end zone. It's intercepted by the Chicago Bears. And may I point out, what a shitty throw. There was nobody in sight on the Indianapolis Colts as a target. There were 3 Chicago Bears that could have caught that ball. That was a decision where you're kind of like at the stop sign. You see a car going, you're like, should I go? Should I go? Should I go? I'm going to go. That's exactly what just happened with Richardson in the end zone. That is the 2nd interception today around the league in the end zone. The first one came from Jalen Hurts to Tyrann Mathieu. My goodness. I mean, just a terrible throw. Looks like Denver is going to settle here for a field goal. We'll see what Will Lutz can do. Will with 1 L. And it's good. Up 17-0 on the Buccaneers. If you guys want to shout out, as I have 1,100 people watching, spam me. And when I say spam, I mean type ME over and over and over and over and over again. Please get this thing going. Spam me if you guys want to shout out, because we got a pretty good super chat battle going on. We got 1,100 people here, and if you guys don't know, I am Allie Barefoot. I am a host here at Chat Sports. I did Red Zone last year, but this is my first time in this season doing Red Zone, and I'm so happy to be here with you guys. So let me know who's watching with me. I gotta get some familiar faces, because I remember from last season I had Danny Finspan, I had Ed Robbins, I had Maya's rolled in there, but now I've got to get my real ones here in this season. I got James Russell, Larry Bailey, Devin Parker, Alex Red with 2 Ds. I like that. Sports Hulk saying spam me. I like it. Christopher Domingo, my real one over on Patriots Today by Chat Sports. Louis Ortiz also spamming his me, but also saying, where's the malware for that type of thing? I don't know what that means, to be honest. Zach Hayes, Vanta spamming me. David Wheelock, Sway Nick Thunder. Are you kidding me? I love that name. Sway McThunder? JD said hello from Michigan, but big time Raiders fan. Devin Parker is still spamming his me's. Come on, man. I know there are more people in this chat right now. Our chat rate's at 46. It's got to be over 300 at some point today, and that starts with you guys by spamming me. Because look, if I spam me more than you guys, then I have to do another fireball shot, because this is not flying. This is not flying, my man. Sound Kayak saying me. David Wheelock saying me. Appreciate the real ones for putting in the work. Ramirez saying Raiders. The Silver Stoner. Will Thompson in the chat now. All right, you guys are starting to make my fingers hurt here. Michael Walton. Aaron Friedman saying yo, yo, yo. I appreciate it, guys. Justin Herbert firing way deep into the back of the end zone. Not going to be catchable. All right, 2nd and 10 here for the Philadelphia Eagles. Still trying to put some points up on the board. Jalen Hurts avoids 1 sack, but then gets sacked another time. It'll be a fumble on Jalen Hurts, recovered by the New Orleans Saints. My goodness, Jalen Hurts, talk about a shambly mother effing day, dude. Oh, but a deep ball from Caleb Williams and the Bears. That looked pretty. All right. Nobody is currently in the Prize Picks Red Zone. Use code CLNS to get $50 instantly when you play $5. But we do have the Browns, Bears, Texans, Saints, Chargers, and Buccaneers all driving on this series. We're going to go check in with Harrison Graham, the Chicago Bears, because we got Caleb Williams making some pretty big plays here on offense. So let's see what Harrison Graham thinks about bearing down on the Indianapolis Colts. They're actually 7 yards away right now from the red zone, as the last play was Williams having an incomplete pass, but he's been doing better. A 3rd and 4 situation here. Let's see what Harrison Graham has to say about this play.
My fucking God, bro. Just a terrible decision and throw.
Yeah.
Fucking what they call. If it's a lighter box, I'd consider handing it off. It's kind of light. 6 in the box. Roshan in. He'll probably pass protect. Braxton Jones back in the game, by the way. Williams throws late. Oh, my God, it's picked. You could feel that, too. He threw that out route so fucking late. It's lucky it's not a pick 6. The guy stepped out of bounds.
That's tough, man. That's tough. Poor Caleb Williams. But it's also the day for interception, so why not add one on? Williams with the interception is going to give the ball back to the Colts. Tough beans, tough beans. But the Houston Texans are also driving right now, 5 yards away from the Prize Picks red zone, but being 3rd and 4, we're going to have to see if C.J. Stroud can get something going here for his team that's down 2 possessions right now. I mean, you got to do something. The Texans are 2-0. You got a lot to live up to here. All right, can C.J. Stroud get something rolling? They are 2 of 5 on 3rd down conversions today. C.J. Stroud is going to be in the gun. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. And I believe we're going to have a false start. It kind of went simultaneously with the Minnesota Vikings defense, but it will be flagged on the offense. Now making it a 3rd and 9 situation here. A false start on Houston is not what you want to see, man. C.J. Stroud not having the best game of his life right now. Stroud only has 45 yards through the air, 6 of 11 completions and 1 interception, and dealing with 1 sack for 10 yards. He's got a lot of ground to make up, but it's still very early. Early in the second quarter here, C.J. Stroud now dealing with 3rd and 9 situation. Nico Collins, the wideout. But now we've got an offsides on the Vikings defense. All right, so we're going to get those yards back. My goodness. I think the game I'm still watching and I'm still very invested in is the Saints and the Eagles. Derek Carr is proving that he can be 20 years younger here as he completes another first down in that situation. The Saints are rolling, man. 1st and 10 on the Philadelphia 42-yard line. A lot of good games going on here. A lot of bad interceptions, though, around the league. So I'm still intrigued to see what a 3rd and 14 is going to be on the Houston Texans and the Minnesota Vikings. Why? Because right after that offsides was another false start. I mean, just do something about it here. And another false start. My goodness. 3 false starts in a row. Can they not hear the count? What's happening? Can you not hear the count at all, or are you petrified? Is there a B? What's happening? Stop moving, for the love of God. 3 false starts in a row is going to set up 3rd and 19. It was 3rd and 4 when this drive started. My goodness. 3rd and 19. The Houston Texans on the Minnesota 40-yard line. I mean, can you punt on a 3rd down? Because they just might just want to just neglect this play altogether. Good night. All right, 3rd and 19. Will we see another false start? No. Snap is off. C.J. Stroud fires way upfield. It's intercepted, but there's a flag on the play, but he was out of bounds when he intercepted it. That's what's tough. Wow, just talk about a shit show. There is a flag. And guess what? Illegal formation. It's on the Houston Texans. Put the punt team out there and get the offense off the field. For the love of God. It's a nightmare right now for Houston. But it's not a nightmare for the Indianapolis Colts. 1st and 10 on the Chicago 29-yard line. Oh, wait. He got 2 feet in. The Vikings got 2 feet in. That actually could be an interception.
That's massive if true.
I have a quick question here. Do you have Jonathan Taylor on your fantasy football team?
I do in one league, yes.
Well, congratulations. Rushing touchdown.
Let's go.
Jonathan Taylor to the house. Put it on the board. Colts strike first. And extra point is good. 7-0. What a massive, massive run here for Jonathan Taylor. That had to be 20-plus yards. 29-yard rushing touchdown, Jonathan Taylor. 8 minutes left to go here in that quarter. Huge for the Colts, man. Huge for the Colts. I got a question here for you guys. I got 1,200 people in here, and I'm going to be honest, our chat's dead. The bots are running you guys out of town. Who are you rooting for here today in this noon slate? Just in this noon slate, 1 p.m. slates, depending on where you are. Let me know who you guys are rooting for today. I gotta know what we're working with here, because if I got 1,100 Giants fans in the chat, I might focus a little bit more on the Giants game. To be honest, I'm here for you guys. I got Larry Bailey saying the Steelers. I got TR saying the Texans. I got Sound Kayak actually just saying Harbaugh. Just not the Chargers, just Harbaugh. Victor watching for the Raiders. Lewis watching for the Browns and the Packers. Nick's NY Yanks watching Tampa. Will Thompson with the Raiders. Here's Johnny. Gonna watch the Cowboys a bit later. I got AJ Hope saying the Bolts. Lewis saying he's watching Tampa and New Orleans, but Lone Star saying my wife wants the Saints to win. I hate to tell you, Lone Star, but that means you want the Saints to win. Whatever your wife wants, you want. Happy wife, happy life. Alex Red watching the Broncos. JL King saying anybody except the Pigeons. The Eagles. I was like, who is the Birds? Devin Parker said, I'm watching just to listen to your voice. I appreciate that. Tyler Plays watching the Packers. Jared watching Raiders since my Jets already took a dub on Thursday against the Patriots. That's fine. We'll just keep moving on. Sound Kayak saying, I wish my wife would watch sports. Sometimes you need opposites, man. Sometimes you need opposites, because my boyfriend watches football and we argue all the time. And he's a Cowboys fan, so you can see how that goes. Ed Robbins saying, anybody but the Donkeys. I can't say that, but that's funny. Lewis said, I like to see the Bears win, and Steelers and Chargers. I got both on 2 ticks. Jimmy Jam watching the Texans. Chris Thompson, first time tuning in. Only way to catch up while I'm in Punta Cana. Good work. Hey, we're here for you, my man. Let me know who your team is. I'll be sure to give you updates. Alex Red watching the Broncos. All right. I'm getting a good mix of teams around the league here. I like it. I'll be honest, man, if we do have any Giants fans in the chat, this is a pretty good game for the Giants after a pretty shitty start. 7-7, they're driving right now on the Cleveland 43-yard line. I mean, Giants could start to put something on the board here. But I think the real surprise of the day is Bo Nix and the Denver Broncos.
They're taking him out bad.
Yes,
right
they
now.
are. 1st and 10 on the Tampa Bay 35-yard line. McLaughlin, who lost the ball.
That's Javonte Williams.
That's Williams. Thank you.
Buccaneers
But
football.
looks like he's going to be ruled down first. All right, on the Tampa Bay 35-yard line, 2nd and 5 for the Broncos. Everybody else is driving at the moment. Nobody close to scoring a touchdown. As David is saying, Raiders, along with JJ Kime. I got Jay Diaz saying I need to put on Fox or NBC as a commentator. I would fit right in. I appreciate that, but let me tell you, I have a really good time at Chat Sports, man. It's free. I can say whatever the fuck I want. I have a couple beers at work. It's a good time. JL King saying, at Cowboys Nation, shout out Tom Downey. Always shout out Tom Downey. Always. We love him. Rob Lowe Plays watching the Giants. Larry Bailey, Luis Ortiz, Devin Parker saying Chiefs are going to win tonight. Gary said just liked and subbed. It's good to see a channel that shows multiple games, scores, and outcomes. That's why we do it, baby. We're here for you. But if you're here for me, hit that like button. Not just for me, but you know what I mean. If you got me, I got you. Hit that like button. The Giants are actually in the Prize Picks red zone, Sammy, at the 2-minute warning as well. Giants are in the red zone. What'd you say? Okay. Beautiful. Giants are in the Prize Picks red zone. Use code CLNS to get $50 instantly when you play $5. The only team that's currently in the Prize Picks red zone, but we do have the Packers, the Bears, the Vikings, Eagles, Chargers, and Broncos all driving at the moment. So how did we get here in the Giant situation as we're at the 2-minute warning? Malik Neighbors is the guy of the hour. A huge 28-yard catch to put the Giants in scoring position. Let's go ahead and check out Marshall Green here. I know we're in the 2-minute warning, but Marshall Green's got enough opinions to fill up that 2 minutes. So let's see what he has to say here on the Giants being on the 3-yard line.
2-minute warning.
You gotta punch it in here.
Gives us time to talk about our friends real quick over at Prize Picks.
Well, we are at a TV timeout. Is it the official 2-minute warning?
Yes.
2-minute warning.
All right, we'll check back in with Marshall in just a moment here, but there are several other teams also to get to as well. I think the team that you really want to keep an eye on here is it may be not the best game at the 1 p.m. slot, but the Bears and Colts is shaping up to be a pretty gritty game. Same for the Vikings. The Vikings up 2 possessions on the Houston Texans led by Sam Darnold. Darnold fires upfield, but the pass is broken up, as that will leave 3 minutes left to go here in the second quarter. And the Texans actually did just force a turnover here. So the Texans are going to get the ball back with 3 minutes left to go. All right, Caleb Williams and the Bears are driving on the Indianapolis 32-yard line, 12 yards away from the Prize Picks red zone. Make that 6 yards away. They're moving upfield, man.
And by the way, that Javonte Williams fumble that he called down, they reversed it. So it is a fumble by Javonte Williams. Bucs will take over.
How do you feel?
I can't allow myself to have hope at this point. It sets myself up for pain.
We don't want pain here. We don't want pain. All right, well, the Chicago Bears are now in the Prize Picks red zone along with the New York Giants, as Daniel Jones did have an incomplete pass, which leaves 2nd and goal. Let's see what Marshall Green has to say about this call.
To the left of Jones in the gun. Jones, play action, fires in the end zone. Theo Johnson, one hand, and he dropped it.
It was a bad ball by Jones.
A little overthrown by DJ, but Johnson's got to make that catch.
You do have to make the catch.
I'm putting the link to the play of Malik Neighbors in the chat. If you're on Twitter, check it out and give it a retweet. Just loft it, DJ. Just give him a shot. Throw a catchable ball. Johnson almost able to haul it in. You got to give him a better ball than that. Johnson's got to catch it too, but you need to make it easy on your guy. Here we go. Neighbors and Singletary in the gun. It's a Wildcat set to Neighbors. He's looking to throw. Just throw it away. Great play. Great play. Giants try to get a little fancy in the red zone.
That was
a
crazy.
Wildcat snap to Neighbors, and Smitty, the ability for him not to force something. That's what you want to see.
Thank the Lord. He's a smart football player.
The Browns sniffed that one out from the jump.
We are in the Prize Picks red zone, as we just talked about. And $50 when you get 5.
3rd and goal. Punch it in.
Come on.
You got to get 6 here. You can't frickin' settle. Jones comes out in the gun. Singletary is to his right. He'll motion now. Neighbors to his left. I'd run a quick out to Neighbors here. Looking.
He's looking
DJ
his way.
has it. Fires.
Got him.
Neighbors up top. Touchdown! Daniel Jones puts it on the top shelf. And Malik Neighbors goes up and catches it. Touchdown! Big Blue! Leak! Did he get both? Oh, this one might be called back.
Ooh.
Did his hand come down before the second foot?
Oh.
So he goes up in an acrobatic way,
Calling the
and he
field a
catches
touchdown.
his fall with his offhand. I'm not sure if he got both feet in before the hand hit the ground. He got it. Touchdown. Touchdown, Neighbors. Touchdown, Neighbors.
Get the TDs in the chat.
Let's go.
And Marshall Green has something to celebrate. The Giants now up 1 possession, 14-7. Malik Neighbors having himself a day. A beautiful jumping catch in the back left corner of the end zone. Got both feet in, and the Giants are up 14-7. Must feel good to be a Giants fan right now, but don't hold your breath. The Chicago Bears also in the Prize Picks red zone right now. 2nd and 9 on the Indianapolis Colts 13-yard line. Can Caleb Williams get it done? Williams under center. We'll check in with Harrison Graham here in a minute, but currently 2 rushing plays, 7 passing plays for 58 yards in under 5 minutes. Williams is moving. Handoff to the running back, goes around the outside, breaks 1 tackle, gets caught by the second. As we've got Swift making moves, but 3rd and 5 on the Indianapolis 9-yard line. Do you think the Chicago Bears score on this drive? Let me know in the comments section. Let's go check in with Harrison Graham here, seeing what his team can do.
Like, what the hell is that?
Snap, play action.
Oh my
Williams
God,
goes
what a
with the flat command. Get to the
bullshit
sticks,
call.
Cole.
Get off your
It's
knees.
going to depend
Goodness.
on when his knee was down. Well, the official's not
Yeah,
telling
you
me
just
where.
not. They are. They're trying to. It's Roger.
I also think give your replay time to look at this. I know the challenges last week were a disaster, but they're going to go quick here. Oh, my God, they're in the shotgun on 4th and fucking inches. Caleb hands it off. Roshan. Yeah, he got there. Second effort. Jesus. Yep, first down. 2-minute warning. I like going tempo there. I don't love doing it out of shotgun. But at least it was with Roshan and not fucking DeAndre Swift on short yardage.
Yeah, just.
All right, 2-minute warning.
Yep.
If you could just get 7 here.
Just get set.
Get to the locker room tied.
Yep.
Something to build off. Really 2 somewhat drives to build off. The pick was bad, but you hit a deep ball finally. Maybe
2-minute warning for Chicago and the Colts. Let's talk about the Houston Texans and the Minnesota Vikings. Been a pretty good game here if you're a Vikings fan so far, but Houston having a 3rd and 10 opportunity on the Minnesota 40-yard line. C.J. Stroud, 2 for 6 on 3rd down conversions today. Let's see what C.J. Stroud can do. In the gun, 3 receivers to his right, takes a snap, drops back, fires over the middle. It's caught! But there's a flag on the play. It was thrown more so towards the offensive side, so we'll have to see. And it's going to be a 5-yard illegal formation on the Houston Texans. I mean, they just can't catch a break, man. But we do with a $5 Super Chat. Coming in from Ed Robbins, the man that is currently in lead for the Super Chat MVP with $125 so far. Giving a huge shout out to his main man, Mitchell Renz, for the best Raiders content and news. Tune into Raiders Report by Chat Sports, hosted by Mitchell Renz, a.k.a. Allie's What? What?
Hey, he wrote it, not me.
That's wild. That's wild. Huge pass, Malik Willis to Christian Watson, who's on my bench in fantasy. Appreciate it, Ed Robbins. I have a feeling you're probably going to be hopping in and out of here at Red Zone now as Raiders is starting, but appreciate you for hanging out while you can.
He's 1 step closer to getting himself a free jersey.
Yeah, he is.
Today's Super Chat MVP, jersey of your choice. Ed Robbins, 127 so far.
Let's go.
Real one. Who's going to beat him? Who's going to top him? Can John get back in the mix? Can Jordan maybe claw into it?
The more you guys work, the more I drink. So here we go. Tampa Bay is 2nd and goal after a false start on their own side. Does put them 2nd and goal at the Denver 6-yard line. Buccaneers still trying to get their first touchdown of the day. But we also have 2 other teams in the red zone right now. Let's see what the Green Bay Packers can do. Malik Willis actually having a pretty good day here. He ended up evading a big sack, taking it upfield for a gain of a few yards, but they are going to force a third down, and Green Bay wants to talk about it with 25 seconds left on the clock. They're going to call a timeout here in the red zone. Prize Picks red zone. Chicago Bears also trying to get on the board here. Yeah, it is. Chicago Bears get stopped. Not enough here for a touchdown. So it'll be 2nd and goal on the Indianapolis Colts 2-yard line. Just leave the door cracked open. We got to get some airflow in here. All right, let's hop back over here to Baker Mayfield. Throws it back, end zone. Caught! Chris Godwin on my bench. I'm terrible at fantasy. Chris Godwin is on the board first here for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, pending that PAT. He's got 6 so far. Can the Bears follow it up? Can the Packers follow it up? We're going to have to wait and see. Both teams in the Prize Picks red zone right now. Bears moving forward. 3rd and goal. Not enough for the touchdown. And the PAT is good. Tampa Bay Buccaneers down 10 to the Pittsburgh Steelers. We also have a pretty close situation here with the Philadelphia Eagles, 2nd and 10 on the New Orleans 24-yard line, 4 yards away from the Prize Picks red zone. We'll keep an eye on that one as well. But we're really just trying to see if the Bears and the Packers can put something on the board. Packers having a timeout. We got a 3rd and goal situation here. Let's see what the Bears can do. All right. On the 1-yard line, Caleb Williams in the gun, hands it off, and he gets immediately stuffed. Swift not able to get the touchdown, forces a 4th and goal. Timeout by the Indianapolis Colts. As the Packers settle for a 26-yard field goal attempt, it's good, 20-17, as they head into the locker room at halftime. All right, we may need to go check in with Chase Sr. here momentarily, as the Philadelphia Eagles are at a 4th and 1 situation on the New Orleans 15-yard line, as Saquon could not fall forward for the 1 yard. Can the Eagles convert it after this timeout by Philly? We're going to have to wait and see. A lot of games now starting to head into halftime with Packers and Titans, Chargers and Steelers in the locker room right now. Eagles and Saints 14 seconds away from halftime. All right. Caleb Williams on 4th and goal. DeAndre Swift right behind him. Caleb Williams flicks it to him. Stiff arm, not enough. Swift gets taken down, a loss of yards, and the Bears cannot score. But can the Eagles? Let's go check in with Chase Sr. and see what he thinks on this 4th and 1 play.
So they'll run, let's say, a brotherly shove here, right? That'll take you down to, there's 14 ticks left, 10 seconds, and then you have no timeouts. It's a little bit risky. Because then the Saints know you're targeting the end zone. Or do you just try to get them on a hard count here to pick up the easy first? And then the clock will be still at 14 if they jump off sides. Hurts under center, brotherly shove formation. They're going to run it off the edge to Saquon, and he's short. Chase Young with the stop. Another 3 points off the board for Philadelphia. Could be a 6-3 game. I just don't understand it. And Greg Olson is saying you have to stick with your vision when it works or when it doesn't work. Nick Sirianni tried to call a timeout. Jalen Hurts still ran the play. and the Saints are just going to kneel it out.
Let me tell you real quick about our sponsor here on Chat Sports. Let me tell you guys about Prize Picks, the #1 daily fantasy sports app in America. And with over 5 million active members, including your girl, you get to test out your skills against nobody, just yourself. If you guys want to go on ahead and get started, here are several reasons why I play. #1, I used to never put money down on games, but then I found Prize Picks, and do you see how aesthetically pleasing this app is? Not to mention being so easy. It takes less than 60 seconds to pick more or less on 2 to 6 player stat projections and watch the winnings roll in. Not to mention all month long, one Caleb Williams passing yard gets you 1 win on Prize Picks every week in September. That's right. Only 1 win gets you an automatic win, but you have to stake it in September because it's over when September ends. If you guys want to go on ahead and test out your skills, download the Prize Picks app today. Use code CLNS and get $50 instantly when you play $5. That's code CLNS on Prize Picks to get $50 instantly when you play $5. You don't even need to win to receive the $50 bonus. It's guaranteed. Prize Picks. Run your game. Several games now heading into halftime as we have the Eagles and the Saints, Chargers, Steelers, Packers, Titans, all in the locker room while the Texans, Vikings, Bears, Colts, and Broncos and Buccaneers are trying to get something done here. The New York Giants are in the red zone again as they're already up 1 possession, 14-7, but with a false start, they'll now be taking about a 1st and 15 on the Cleveland 10-yard line. Can the Giants go up 2 possessions at halftime? I mean, what a confidence boost for the New York Giants.
Is this upset Sunday?
Upset
Giants
Sunday?
Packers up with a backup quarterback again. Vikings up at home 2 possessions. And the Broncos up 17-7 in Tampa Bay and in the red zone again.
I mean, the Vikings, Texans, that's a great matchup as well. Let's go check out what Marshall Green has to say, because while I think I'm pretty good at my job, you need a real Giants fan to show you how important this is.
I don't know why I didn't let that. I guess I.
He had a free shot at Daniel Jones.
Did he?
Yeah.
It would have took time off
would've-
anyway, so I don't hate it.
He would have killed the man. So 1st down.
1st and goal from the 5. 3 shots at the end zone. How about a fade to Neighbors? How about just a slant fade?
There has to be
You
one.
have the slant or you got the fade. Neighbors 1-on-1 at the top.
No
They're
safety
going to
help.
motion across Robinson now to join him. It's a 2-by-2. DJ has it. Looking. Under pressure. Fires. Touchdown! Malik Neighbors! He does it again! Neighbors! Let's go, Big Blue! He's the best player on the field! He's the best player on the field! Let's go! Hell of a throw by Daniel Jones. Hell of a throw by Daniel Jones. They said they can't guard him, Chugs. They can't guard him. Ah! Let's go! Lead! Let's go, Big Blue! And Greg Joseph knocks it in. Giants up 21-7.
We're rich over here.
Let's go! Let's fucking go! That's a seed by DJ. That's a seed by DJ.
Good for Marshall Green. We're feeling good. We're playing good. Less than a minute left to go in the Giants-Bears-Texans game and 2 seconds left in the Denver Broncos game. But that is actually going to be left with a field goal. Up 20-7, the Broncos over the Buccaneers. I mean, Bo Nix, MVP? What are we talking about here? He's just popping off right now. Bears and Texans are going to drive here. 3rd and 1 for the Chicago Bears and 1st and 10 for the Houston Texans. It's been a slow start for Houston, but I think that coming out of halftime, they're going to be a different team. As C.J. Stroud fires upfield, Going to be caught here for a first down. 22 seconds left on the clock, but C.J. Stroud's going to spike it to stop the clock. Minnesota will receive second half kickoff. Let's go check in real quick here with Harrison Graham and the Chicago Bears channel at Chat Sports and see what he thinks about the 1st and 10 with 31 seconds left to play.
Down. We'll just slide down just shy of midfield. I think you got to take your last time out here. They do. 31 seconds left. Get over that sequence. I think that's the worst. There's been a lot of them since I've covered this team. It doesn't get much worse.
I mean, that's just basic OC stuff right there.
I mean, that was shockingly bad. That was shockingly bad, man. Unbelievable. Wow. 1st and 10 at the 47. Williams takes the snap, 4-man rush. Evades pressure. Rolling left, those on the run. Good ball, Caleb. I'll tell you what. Oh, flag. It's probably going to come back holding. That was a fastball from DJ. Tevin Jenkins holding. Caleb escaped pressure, hit DJ on the run. I think they called the wrong number there. I think it was actually Coleman Shelton. Man. 1st and 20 now. Now you're about 25 yards from field goal range. No timeouts. This is dicey. You cannot turn the ball over here and give them points before the half. 2-score lead might be insurmountable. 4-man rush. Williams steps up, launches downfield, overthrows everybody. I don't mind that calculated shot. Robert Diaz, can we make Waldron disappear Jimmy Hoffa style for how bad he's been? No halftime adjustments worth a damn have been made. I mean, they haven't gotten to halftime yet, but I hear you. The party boy, if they want to save the season, they have to make coaching changes now. At what point do you I mean, you could be entering this season's down the drain pretty soon if this continues. I kind of agree. Caleb throws underneath. Kmet gets past midfield, breaks multiple tackles. Clock it. Get up there and spike the fucking ball. Kmet's hurt too. Didn't get it off. Team came to get fucking lined up. They're going to look and see if there's 1 second. I don't know what. Did he just say it's halftime? 1 second back on? I mean, Cairo can't make it from there. We saw that kick in the first half. Got to get Kmet out. He can't move. He got cracked in the ribs. This feels generous, by the way, looking at the replay. Nah, he got it off. Barely. Hail Mary time. Can they block long enough for the receivers to reach the end zone? Really not even. Caleb lofts one to the end zone. Tipped. Caught! Short of the goal line. DJ's down at the half-yard line. That's the whole season in a nutshell.
You've got to be kidding me, man. Holy crap. He actually caught the Hail Mary, and it was 1 yard short. All right.
Whole season.
I have to buy concert tickets for a friend's birthday, but I don't want to spend too much money.
Well, my God. Imagine throwing up a Hail Mary, and it doesn't get intercepted. It actually gets tipped to DJ Moore, but he's still 1 yard short. That's tough, man. I mean, talk about Friday night lights tough. Good defense there by the Indianapolis Colts. And with that, we are in halftime. everywhere around the league is in halftime. I got Boston Bob here, my A1 Day 1 Celtics and Patriots fan. So he's spamming his me's. If you guys want to go on ahead and get a shout out here while we are now officially taking a break for the next 12-15 minutes while all of the games are in the locker room, spam me. I got Boston Bob. I got Devin Parker, Ian Malicote spamming his me's right now. I got 12, almost 1,300 people watching right now. 390 likes. Still not a huge fan of that, but it is what it is. Go on ahead and spam your me if you guys want to get a shout out here real quick. Because now halftime is for you guys, man. Dude, I am sweating. So hot in the studio. Brian Perry spamming me. The FW, they mess with Kev. I like it. Spamming me. Antonio Juarez spamming me. TFL saying, hey guys, what's going on, my man? Ian Malicourt saying, unfortunately, I wait until tomorrow for my game. Go Bengals. Commanders Bengals. What a riveting Monday night football game. Swingman Lou spamming his me's. NASA spamming his me's. Appreciate you guys. Edward. Andrew. Brasco saying me. The actual Tennessee Packers game is actually already back up with Tennessee starting off with the football this half. Same with Pittsburgh Steelers and Chargers as the Steelers are going to. Nope. The Chargers are going to start off with the ball. Swingman saying, with this upset Sunday, Carolina better not beat my Raiders. I don't know, man. If I had a freaking upset, I would call Carolina Raiders. No, dude, yeah. Chargers and Steelers are back up. Steelers are driving, and the Titans are driving. Should we go check in with Jack Sperry here on this drive? 2nd and 4 on the Pittsburgh 36-yard line. I mean, Sperry's actually in the studio right here behind us, and I've been hearing him screaming, so something's got to be good. But the Eagles and Saints definitely need to have a pick-me-up in the second half here. I'm going to be honest. I got Rashid Shaheed in all types of leagues, including the one against my dad. I'm not losing to my dad because Rashid Shaheed decided not to catch a pass this game. Let me tell you. All right, Chargers and Steelers. Justin Field going to be in the gun here on a 2nd and 4 opportunity. Najee Harris in the gun. Hands it off to Najee. Goes up the middle, breaks one tackle, falls forward, and they've got 1 yard to go. Titans also at a 1st and 10 situation. So while the Titans and the Steelers are both driving, let's go check in with Jack Sperry here and see what he has to say.
Super and 165 on Cash App. So we're a gong hit away from the first mile. Handoff to Jalen Warren. I don't think he got it. They're going to give him a good spot. 1st down Steelers. So Steelers really trying to get this run game going. And honestly, Spencer Anderson has just been stymied all day long, it looks like, man.
At least they got the first.
First down, Steelers. Fields, pistol formation, 3 receiver set. Handoff Naj. And he's going nowhere. I mean, once again, this offensive line is just getting absolutely manhandled by the Chargers, and it's a loss. Dian Henley, 2nd-year player out of Wazoo on the tackle. 2nd down and 13 coming up. So listen, man. This is the type of stuff that if Justin's going to be the long-term starter here in Pittsburgh, that they're going to have to ask him to get him out of these kinds of holes, and hopefully he's going to be able to do it here. 2nd down and 14, empty formation. 3 receivers, 1 tight end on the field for Pittsburgh. Takes the snap. Fields looking, throws, caught. Jalen Warren. No, Scotty Miller makes a man miss. Face mask! Face mask! There it is. The flag comes on the field. Scotty Miller has been arguably the most impactful receiver for the Steelers today.
Who saw that coming?
Gets a big 1st down and then draws a face mask. Steelers in Chargers territory. Let's go.
It's on Derwin as well.
Derwin James Gets too grabby with the face mask, pulls it back, and that'll be 15 yards at the end of the play. First down, Pittsburgh. By the way, Steelers have no penalties in this game. They have done an excellent job staying disciplined, not shooting themselves in the foot in that regard.
Knock on wood.
Knock on wood, yes. Shotgun, Fields. Play action, rolls to his right, throws quickly to Muth. Flag flies, makes a man miss. And he's making multiple men miss. Gets all the way down to the 20. There's a flag on the play, so this might be another big play for the Steelers negated by a foul. Might be an illegal man downfield. Patterson is pleading his case. Legal formation on the Steelers. And they're putting it on Cordero. Was he not set?
They're saying he was off the line. Or he was. Yeah. And he was.
I don't know, man. I feel like that. I don't know. All I know is that is like a 30-yard swing. That is a killer penalty, and right when I said it. F. Sperry in the chat.
We knew that was coming.
I'm sorry, I jinxed it. I'm an idiot. First down and 15 here. So once again, Justin Fields is gonna have to get this team out of a hole here. By the way, is that Bosa?
It is.
Joey Bosa's not playing in this second half, so that's big for this football game. Empty. Fields looking. He throws middle. Contested, incomplete. Good play by Alohi Gilman, their free safety. Intended receiver was Cordero freaking Patterson. Dude.
Times Square. Most relaxing place in New York City and the best.
Well, as the Steelers are pushing it downfield, a couple other games are now starting to kick off here in the third quarter, including the Philadelphia Eagles and the New Orleans Saints. I'll tell you what, man, the Eagles are coming out swinging at a halftime. Saquon Barkley pushing upfield by himself, getting first down after first down. They're currently at the New Orleans Saints 47-yard line after a 7-yard carry here for Saquon Barkley. So I'm going to try and keep an eye on that game because that's the game that I personally think is the best matchup in this 1 p.m. slate. But if you guys think differently, let me know. A couple other games coming out of halftime here. As the Green Bay Packers are now starting to drive after Will Levis could not get anything going on offense there. Big time sack gave Green Bay the ball back at the Tennessee 37-yard line. But I do know that the Steelers and the Chargers, who are making it pretty interesting here, a big-time catch is going to be Austin for 25 yards. 25 yards to put the Pittsburgh Steelers in the game-time red zone. You guys can use code ChatSports for $20 off your first time buying tickets with Game Time and terms apply. So that's going to be a 1st and 10 inside the red zone. So let's go back to Jack Sperry and let him tell you guys play by play.
$20 off,
man. I tweeted this out. Like
first down,
that's 6
hand off to
potential
Jalen
points
Warren,
off the board
nothing
for
doing.
the Eagles. Jalen Hurts threw the pick in the end
offensive
zone.
Line, the run blocking from this offensive line has been absolutely terrible. They have gotten absolutely manhandled in this football game. But the Steelers are driving. They are in position to at least tie this football game. It's going to be a toss play to Najee. Terrible design. There's immediately multiple Chargers in the backfield for a loss of about 4 or 5. And it's 3rd down and 13. I hate that play call, man.
Wendell Thomas in the chat says, stop criticizing Fields.
I'm not.
Well, how about play better, Justin?
Well, listen, man, I'm giving credit to Fields whenever he makes a good
Yeah,
play.
we call it both ways.
We call it both ways, man. We call it fair. If you want me to just glaze Justin Fields the entire time,
we're not going to blow
go find a
smoke
different
up your
stream.
asshole.
I think Fields has actually played pretty darn well given the circumstances today. I'll just say that right now. 3rd and 13, shotgun. Fields looking. He's going to go. Looks like he's going end zone one-on-one. Incomplete. Good coverage. Tried to go to Calvin Austin III for 6. Took the shot. Wasn't there. Now it'll be 4th down. So, listen, man. Justin Fields has been this Pittsburgh Steelers offense today. He has been this team's offense. And right now, man, if he can deliver a win against this defense that's dominating this Steelers run game, if the Steelers don't have a run game and the Steelers win this football game, and you're sitting at 3-0, you're definitely thinking about Justin Fields starting in week 4. Boswell puts it up. It is good. What else do you expect? 10-10 is the score.
Just as we expected.
But what I'm interested in here, man, is, if this game is as tight as it is right now, and Justin Fields is asked to deliver a game-winning drive, is he going to be able to do it? That's a big.
The Steelers do settle for a field goal to tie up the ball game, 10-10. Chargers and Steelers. We'll check back in with Jack Sperry later on this second half slate of the 1 p.m. NFL games. But Tampa Bay Buccaneers are currently driving down 2 possessions, 20-7 to Denver Broncos. Baker Mayfield, the fake handoff, fires launching upfield. It's going to be caught for first down. All right, Tampa Bay starting to drive. I like it. But really, how are the Eagles doing, right? Because they're at a 4th and 3 situation on the Indianapolis 34-yard line. Probably going to punt it away if I had to guess. They could, but he gets sacked for -5 yards in the 4th down, which means New Orleans now has the ball at their own 39-yard line. What about the Philadelphia Eagles, man? Just plummeting. And we do actually have an Eagles Now channel here at Chat Sports, and Chase Sr. is the host of that. And we're actually going to go back to before that sacked play on the 4th down, just so you guys can feel a real Eagles fan misery.
He's going again. Oh, my gosh, dude. I'm doing the same thing as the Eagles fan inside the Superdome, just hands on my head. You have one of the best kickers in the NFL, man. Ball is at the 35. It's 4th and 3. Trips right. 1 to the left. Hurts in the shotgun. Smith in motion. Hurts takes the snap. Sacked. Brian Bursey with the sack of Hurts. Eagles could be up 9-3 right now.
A tough situation here for Tampa Bay as they did end up getting a 3rd and 17 opportunity, turning it over to the Denver Broncos, obviously having the upper hand in this one, 20-7. But speaking of 20-7, the Green Bay Packers are also up still 20-7 over the Tennessee Titans because the Green Bay Packers kicker just shanked wide right a super long field goal, but there's a flag on the play. 4th and 4 situation there, Packers and Titans.
You can see Brian Callahan saying, no way. No way.
No way. What is the flag on?
This might be an automatic first down for Green Bay.
That's huge. What's the flag on?
Man, Malik Willis, 11 of 13, 169 yards.
Oh, he's having
and a rushing touchdown, 73 rushing yards and a touchdown on the ground.
Defensive holding.
It's crazy. He is their offense. Defensive holding is a hilarious penalty. That's
First down, Green Bay Packers, and they're also 5 yards away.
And a pick from Jalen Johnson for the Bears. Flips the field.
My goodness, interception city. It's not a good day to be a quarterback unless you're Daniel Jones right now, which is unreal. And Malik Willis.
Jeffrey Simmons called for the holding. Let me see it. I'm like, how does that? He's holding them down so that other guys can get above them. You see what he was doing?
It's ridiculous.
Oh my god.
Just ridiculous.
That's a real ticky-tacky one by the refs too, I'll say.
Oh, holding on a kick.
Super chat leaderboard on screen, by the way. Ed Robbins firmly in the lead right now. Can John G or someone else make a
spicy? A bombshell has
jersey?
entered the villa. We do have a Super Chat battle going on right now because the winner will get a jersey of your choice. Does not matter the team, does not matter the size, does not matter the player or the color. We will get a jersey for you guys, but you have to be the Super Chat MVP, and as of right now, we know that Ed Robbins is in first with $127, but John G made a loud statement to start off this Super Chat battle, but since then, pretty quiet from John G, but you never know. Beep, beep. Who's going to come back into the race? Driving, as we do have the Chicago Bears, Minnesota Vikings, New Orleans Saints, Chargers, and Broncos and Giants all driving. But we also do have a touchdown, Emmanuel Wilson with the Green Bay Packers. 26-7. Blowout. It's a blowout. 27-7 now after the extra point was good. Damn. Derek Carr pass to Chris Olave was no good, so they're going to go back to the ground here. Olave, a gain of 4 yards, forces a 2nd and 6 on the Philadelphia 44-yard line. New Orleans Saints are driving, man. They've got to get more than 3 points on the board. But what I didn't expect was a goose egg from the Eagles.
That offense has problems. It's very simple. I can't quite point to what it is, man. They're just bad. They're bad on offense.
Chicago ended up just kicking a field goal, and that was good. So Colts are now on top 7-3, but Bears are still in this game. A 53-yard attempt was clear as day. Good to go. All right, let's go back to the New Orleans Saints here after Alvin Kamara had another gain of 3 yards, setting up a 3rd and 3 situation on the Philadelphia 41-yard line. Kamara has gained an increment of yards, but nothing too big here. Still looking for a pass for Rashid Shaheed, but it's fine. I'm not going to be salty about it. Maybe that's why you're only up by 3. All right, 3rd and 3. Clock is ticking. 6 minutes left to go here in the third quarter, but the Saints are 5 for 9 on third down conversions. Can Derek Carr and the gun get it done? 2 receivers to the left. Handoff, Alvin Kamara gets stopped. Let's go. A big-time stop for a TFL by the Philadelphia Eagles. Forces 4th and 4. Damn. They could either go for a ginormous field goal or they could punt it away. All right. If you guys haven't already, go on ahead, hit that sub button for me. We're actually 4 subscribers away from reaching 380,500 subscribers. It is not just me on this channel. There are several different hosts that make appearances every single week talking about college football, college basketball, NBA, NFL, MLB, and I'll actually be live on Wednesday for the WNBA playoffs. So if you guys want, go on ahead, hit that sub button for me. I promise you are not going to regret it. The Minnesota Vikings are at a 1st and goal on the Houston 1-yard line. What? We got there! It's like when SpongeBob doesn't get the promotion. He's like, I'm saying what? The most embarrassing thing? First and goal for the Minnesota Vikings on the Houston 1-yard line after Houston, another penalty, but this time on defense. I mean, flag after flag after flag. But they did just stuff the Minnesota Vikings for a loss of 3 yards. The Vikings have had 2 trips to the red zone here so far and converted both successfully. So now we're going to have to wait and see what second and goal can do for Sam Darnold and Aaron Jones. 1,300 people watching here with me, so why do we only have 424 likes, Sam? Math isn't mathing, and I know math is not a strong suit, but I can tell that that does not add up. Hit that like button for me.
Just tap it.
Tap it.
Just tap it.
Tap it in. Just tap it in.
Just go to your home.
Go to your home.
Just go to your home. We are actually within striking distance, I think, personally, of our red zone likes record. We've got 1,300 people watching. Our record from week 1, touchdown Vikings. Wow.
Touchdown Vikings! We've got a touchdown from Jalen Naylor, not Justin Jefferson. 20-0.
That's the Vikings defense. Ed Robbins was the one who sent in the super chat earlier who the top 3 defenses. The Vikings defense has now stifled the 49ers and the Texans in back-to-back weeks. Who could have seen that one coming?
21-0. What a game.
There's
What a
that
game.
likes going up. We're at 452 now. 400 away.
Can we get to 500 in the next 1 minute?
Ooh.
Yep, I said it. 1 minute. It is 1:52 right now Central Time. Because 863 is the like record to beat. And I'm not, girl power over here, but, I am the first girl to host Red Zone. I feel like I should at least get, something there, Give me something here.
We're 35 away. Closing in. Just chipping away.
Just tap it in. Multiple teams are driving now. The Texans, Colts, Titans, who are 1 yard away from entering the red zone territory. The Browns are also driving. The Chargers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. How about we go ahead and check in with our, actually, no, never mind, because it's 4th and 15 for the Browns on the New York Giants 35-yard line after Deshaun Watson was sacked for -5 yards.
Man, brutal day for the Browns.
Brutal
too.
day for the Browns, man.
Deshaun Watson blows.
Kevin Thomas saying, I liked and subbed. Jordan McQueen saying, like. What's going on with the Steelers? It's time out there. All right. Let's see what the Philadelphia Eagles can do here on a 2nd and 1 situation. Still driving.
11 away.
Saquon Barkley falls forward, gets the first down. Should we go ahead and check in with Chase Sr. on this
get that pulled up.
extremely important drive for the Philadelphia Eagles, man? You have got to. I don't care if it's a freaking field goal. Nick Sirianni, once again, they could have scored a field goal before halftime, but of course he wanted to go for a 4th and 3rd, and he ended up going for it, and he got sacked because Nick Sirianni just can't play by the rules, man. Just can't. So we're going to go see what the Eagles fan Chase Sr. has to say on Eagles Now by Chat Sports on this super important drive by Saquon Barkley and Jalen Hurts.
Ball back inside the 20 at the Eagles 18. 4-man front for New Orleans. Hurts takes the snap with 4 seconds on the play clock. He throws it near side. Pass. Diving grab for Devontae Smith. First down Eagles. Packers offense is on fire. They're up 27-7 over the Titans. Emmanuel Wilson just had a 30-yard touchdown catch from Malik Willis, the former Titan. First and 10 for the Eagles. Ball to 28. They'll run it with Saquon again. Very patient, explosive run up the gut. He keeps his feet churning toward near midfield. Eagles will have the ball at their own 47.
Let's get those 2 6s in the chat for Saquon Barkley, baby. Let's get something going, man.
Are the Eagles about to get into...
Can I have a piece of that Willy Willoughby? Wally Wibbly. Wallaby Wally? Wiley.
Yes, if you're just joining us, that is the reality here. Ball at the 47. Hurts fakes the handoff to Gainwell. Rolls to his right. Looks to nowhere to go. He's going to throw it underneath. Pass caught. Kenneth Gainwell on the play extension. That's a gain of 8. That's a good job by Hurts to go through his progressions, buy some time in the pocket, and another successful play in which he rolled left. A good sign. Devontae Smith was triple teamed downfield. Off-platform throw for Hurts. Looked comfortable in doing that. 2nd and 2. Gainwell remains in the game. Hurts is in the shotgun. Goddard in motion from left to right. Pistol formation. Hurts will throw it here. He's going to launch it downfield. Short for Devontae Smith. No flag. Marshawn Lattimore in coverage. Hurts was a little bit late on that read right there. Thank you. No, just water, please. Thank you. And he just kind of underthrew him as he was off his base with Chase Young in his face. Didn't mean to rhyme there, but that's a bar. And now it'll be 3rd and 2 and a late flag. 12 players in the huddle for the Eagles. Oh my gosh, this is hard to watch. It'll make it a 3rd and 7. It just completely changes the play call. It completely changes the situation. That was pretty much an illegal substitution. This is another drive into Saints territory. 7 penalties for 45 yards for the Eagles, 1 for 5 yards for the Saints. 137 and ticking left in this third. Hurts, empty set. Saints show blitz. It's a quick throw from Hurts out to Gainwell. That was the hot, and he threw it behind him. Hurts was telling Gainwell, he signaled for him to stop. That was the check. It was a cover 0 look. And Hurts wanted Gainwell to stop. And if he caught that football a yard shy, he probably would have been able to pick up the first down. But now the Eagles are going to punt. Thank you, sir. It's brutal. Braden Mann. It's blocked. Scooped up by the Saints. Now the Eagles have a special teams breakdown. Anything that could have gone wrong in this game has gone wrong so far. Penalties that are avoidable. Turnovers, which are avoidable. And now a blocked punt. And while this Eagles defense has been spectacular today, the Eagles are not playing sound football in all 3 phases. They're only playing sound football in 1 phase. And now the Saints will have the ball at the 30. Let's see. Ball was recovered. They're going to have it actually like.
You cannot make this up. You can't make it up. They've done anything you can do wrong in a football game, they've done it. Unbelievable.
It's not a good day for an Eagles fan, but if you're a Saints fan, you you could say something different. If you guys want to go see any of your favorite teams play live in action, or maybe even a concert, a comedy show, or maybe even go catch a play at the theater, then Game Time is the app for you. Game Time makes it super easy to get tickets to see your favorite team or event play. And if you guys want numerous reasons to use Game Time, let me tell you my favorite. They have a new feature called Game Time Picks that makes getting tickets to see your favorite teams play live even easier. Game Time Picks filters out the fluff to show you only incredible deals on great seats, so you don't have to waste time searching through thousands and thousands of tickets. Once you get that Game Time Picks feature, well, there's also several other features that are going to have you keep coming back. I love the fact that I can see the view from my seat before I even buy the ticket. And you also have like a nice little panoramic view, so you get to really see how close you are to the action. And on top of that, your girl never buys things full price. So if you guys want the lowest price guaranteed, then Game Time is the app for you. I also really like that the total that you get is completely upfront. There's no sneaky fees once you do go ahead and buy your tickets, and they always got coverage on you. So if you guys want to go on ahead, download the Game Time app, create an account, and use code CHATSPORTS for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Again, create an account, redeem code CHATSPORTS for $20 off. Download Game Time today. What time is it? It's game time. Speaking of game time, 4th and 1 at the Philadelphia 18-yard line in the Game Time red zone. Chat Sports is going to get you guys $20 off your first time buying tickets. Terms apply. At the end of the third quarter, the Saints are on a 4th and 1. If you guys want to go on ahead and get this chat popping, all you have got to do is spam me, and I'll give you guys a nice little shout out. Go on ahead, spam me. I mean, not just type it once, not type it twice, not type it 3 times. Spam me in the comment section right now, as the Saints are the only team right now in the Game Time red zone. The poor Browns, man, they're just ass. Green Bay Packers on a 4th and 8 situation. They're about to punt it away. Bears are even worse. 4th and 18, about to punt that away. Vikings are even worse at 4th and 20, about to punt that away. But Boston Bob, the real one, still in here. Ian spamming me. Sam Brown with Chat Sports spamming me. Come on, don't make Bob work this hard. Somebody else help him out. Spam your me's in the comment section down below. Ooh. Punter got a couple players got hurt there on that Bears punt. Boston and Ian holding down the fort right now. I mean, out of 1,300 people watching,
Chat today.
Out of 1,300 people watching, it's kind of crazy that only 2 people know how to type.
Now, it is also sub-only chat, so you got to be subscribed to hop in. Ed Robbins knows. He's subscribed. Real quiet chat today.
I mean, is everybody hungover?
I thought we had more guys who liked ball. I thought we had more guys who liked football than that.
That's crazy. That's crazy, man.
It's a shame.
What are you going to do? Sway McThunder back in the chat. That makes me feel better. Devontae not saying me, but saying Green Bay sucks. I mean, you know, to each its own. DC Viper saying Bears are god-awful. Wop mamas spamming me. James Russell spamming me. I mean, do we have a delay somewhere? My goodness, is a delay 5 minutes? What is going on? NASA spamming me. You want to know who's getting Chipotle later? Me. Although I have been craving a sushi like a mother. Crossley saying Vikings are the best, but also spamming his me's. Devontae saying, watch your mouth about the Bears. I don't even... Personally, the Bears do not live rent-free in my head. TJ Frere saying, let's go. Edgar saying, I only watching for my fantasy. Hey, man, whatever gets you here, gets you here. David spamming me. Ed Robbins spamming me. Kev Smith saying, go Commanders. The commies playing later. The Outlaw Raider spamming me. Alvin Kamara busting through for a first down in that 4th and 1 position, but the Eagles are saying he's short. Which one is it going to be? Eagles are celebrating as if they just stuffed him on a 4th and 1, but Kamara is saying he got it. We're going to have a challenge there in a minute. Ronnie Levis back in here. Andrew back in here. did he get the first down? I thought he broke the plane, but maybe it was one of those the knee was down before the arms. I don't know, man. That's a really close call. Kamara. Oh, he got it. Right? He got it.
I think so.
I think so.
Never know until you know, I guess.
So it's ruled right now as a first down. So we're going to have to wait and see what the referees end up coming up with.
Are they going to throw a flag for a hip drop there by chance?
Oh, no, they're checking. It's short. Eagles get the ball back. They stop the Saints from scoring on a blocked punt. And the Eagles get their ball back. Nick Sirianni, you have one job, and that's not to fuck it up. Do you think he can?
I think it's more impressive the fact that the Saints weren't able to do anything with that.
No, that's huge. All right, let's go check in with Jack Sperry as well as the Steelers. With no Justin Herbert either on the Chargers, Taylor Heineke has now stepped in as Herbert did re-aggravate that ankle. So the Steelers are now in the game-time red zone, but the latest play was Justin Fields getting sacked for -7 yards. Can the Steelers take it away here in a tie ball game, 10-10, with 33 seconds left to go here in the third quarter? It's going to be a tough play. Let's be honest. Let's go on and see what Jack Sperry has to say on actually, we'll wait here for a second because the end of the third quarter did just start. So we'll wait here for a second. 2nd and 9 situation
I
here.
like the wording there.
End of the third quarter.
We're just going to gloss over the fact that you said the end of the quarter will start.
I did?
You said the end of the third quarter will start.
I just be talking for real. I really don't even. I could rewatch this whole video and be like, what did I say? Well, other than that, the Broncos are also driving right now. Is Petey on Broncos or Browns?
Browns.
What a bum.
And the Browns suck, so we're not going to that.
The Browns suck. 3rd and 14. The Denver Broncos 5 yards away from being in the game time red zone. Use code CHATSPORTS for $20 off your first time buying tickets. Terms apply.
Bears starting a drive here, looks like. 1st and 10, Caleb Williams. That's a nice throw. And that's a pick. Wow.
Damn.
That looked like a dot to a Dunze at first.
Oof.
Tipped in the air and then a one-hand
Oh, my.
pick.
And keeps both his feet at the same time? My goodness. My goodness. TJ Frere said
That's
also.
an NFL defense for you, by the way. That's no USC. That's no USC opponent there.
That's a false. That's offsides there on Buccaneers. TJ Frere also said 4th and 3rd earlier. I just be talking sometimes. Broncos are now in red zone territory after Bo Nix did complete with Williams. But there is a flag, but it'll be on the Buccaneers, so that'll give them some leverage there. All right, we got the Steelers also in the red zone, but they're at the end of the third quarter, so we'll have to check in with them in a moment. So I really want to see what the Broncos are going to be able to do here. They're going to be at a 3rd and 9 situation because of the offside set by the Buccaneers defense. 36 seconds left to go in the third quarter. And the Broncos take it up another touchdown. Bo Nix having a hell of a game against a really good Tampa Bay team as well. Bo in the gun. Takes a snap, drops back, pressure's coming, fires to the right. It's caught. Gain of a couple of yards, but not enough for the first down. But there's a flag on the field. It will be another offsides. This is going to make this the replay of a 3rd down, but this time it'll be 3rd and 4th. That's huge. God dang it, I did it again. 3rd and 4. Thank you for catching it that time. All right, let's go back and check on the Pittsburgh Steelers here, starting off the fourth quarter in the red zone.
Here we go. Now we're in the Prize Picks red zone. It's a toss play on 2nd down and 9, and Najee makes a man miss, and he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's going to be 3rd down and long. Good job by Najee just to get back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd down and 9. These are the type of plays Justin Fields needs to make, in my opinion, if he's going to lock up the QB1 job today. Let's see if he can do it. So Justin Herbert is still on the sideline. He does have his helmet, so we'll see if he comes back in. Shotgun Fields, 3rd down and 9. Huge play for the Steelers offense. They're at the 12-yard line. Takes the snap. Fields looking. He's going to throw Pickens end zone. It's off target, incomplete. 4th down and 9. And, I said it on the show. I think I released this. When Fields has to throw, when the defense knows he has to throw, not nearly as good.
We've got a $10 super chat from Javante Crawford.
First time super chatter, so let's give him some Ric Flair drip. Woo! By the way, we're $180 away from making James Yoder run a mile. Come on, we want to make him run a mile. Boswell puts it up, and he just barely sneaks it in. Wow. Boswell almost misses the easy field goal, but it's going to be 13-10 Pittsburgh.
Want to hear a hot take?
What's that?
I think that might be enough to win the game.
It might be enough to win the game.
I'm serious.
I mean, Steelers are going to go into clock drainage mode here, and the Chargers have Taylor frickin' Heineke. Now, to be fair to Taylor Heineke, he's a gamer.
He is a gamer.
He is a gamer. He almost beat Tom Brady when he won a Super Bowl with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in the playoffs on the road. Actually, no, they were home. Never mind. They were in Washington.
No, they were on the road, weren't they?
No, that was the year where they went like 7-9 and still made the playoffs because the NFC East was so bad. So they were home for that game. But, so Taylor Heineke's a gamer, but he stinks. And he's going up against the best defense in football, in my opinion. If the Steelers don't give up another point, they start the season giving up 10 or less points to their first 3 opponents. That is unbelievable.
Oh, but TJ Watt wasn't the best player on defense last year, by the way.
Yeah, TJ Watt, he's like the 4th or 5th best edge rusher, according to a bunch of people. It's ridiculous. Micah Parsons can go, I know you, Micah Parsons, we play the Cowboys in week 5. He can go suck a dick, dude. TJ Watt is not he doesn't even list Watt in his top 5 edge rushers.
Micah Parsons did it?
And they settle for a field goal. Steelers up by 3, 13-10. A lot of good teams driving here, but more importantly, Bo Nix and the Broncos looking 4th and 4 directly in the eyes in the red zone after Cortland Sutton did catch a touchdown pass, but he ended up out of bounds on that play. He's starting to walk with a bit of a limp as well, so it's definitely not what you want to see. So Denver's going to end up settling for a field goal, a made field goal at that. So 23-7. It's one of those good opportunities for the Broncos that you don't need to score a touchdown, but you would always like to, just to shove it in their face. But the Philadelphia Eagles now finding their way to the red zone as well. Can Philly finally get it done? We're going to have to wait and see. All right. Down by 3, 2nd and 5 is the opportunity. Saquon Barkley's in the gun with Jalen Hurts. They're going to hand it off. He's actually just going to find a wide opening. He's going. He's gone. He's gone. Nobody's touching him. Blows by Lattimore, and we've got a Saquon Barkley touchdown! He jumps into the stands with very, very small amount of Eagles fans, but he takes it where he can. The Saints now on the chopping block, and the extra point is good. 7-3. Philadelphia responds on a huge run by Saquon Barkley. How many yards is that? 65 yards. Can we see the instant reaction from Chase Sr.? Yes, we can. Eagles now by Chat Sports. How do the Eagles fans feel?
Eagles run it with Saquon. Room to run. He's going to burst up the middle. Getaway speed. He's going to go. 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Eagles. And somehow the Birds take the lead. Saquon shot out of a cannon. And when Saquon got to that second level, it was blouses for the Saints. Marshawn Lattimore eating dust as Saquon takes it to the crib for a 65-yard score. Show us those TDs. Extra point. Good.
Good for the Philadelphia Eagles, man, but the job's not finished. They're only up by 4 in a very good offense for the Saints, who's actually, I'm more surprised by the Saints only putting up 3 points this ballgame, knowing they have scored over 30 in their first 2 games. I mean, I know the first week was against the Panthers, but still, putting up over 30 against the Cowboys still got to mean something, right? All right, I got to ask one more time here because I know that we are now crunching in on fourth quarter time here, but the record of most likes on our Red Zone here so far this year has been 843, Sam? Something like that. Nonetheless, we're not there. 863. We need to beat that. We currently have 516 likes, but we do have 1,300 people watching, so I know we can absolutely get there probably quicker than we even think. Go on ahead, hit that like button for me if you guys haven't already. It goes a super long way. If you guys can't super chat, this is the next best thing. We're already up to 520. Come on, hit that sub. Hit that, oh, you can sub too if you want. Hit that like button for me. Giants, Titans, Colts, Vikings, Eagles, Chargers, and Buccaneers are all driving. I actually second that. It's actually the Saints driving, not the Eagles. Devin Parker saying drop a like. Boston Bob saying smash that like. Look at us. We're already close to 540. What are we doing, guys? We're messing around is what we're doing. Like the video. Keep it rolling. Like the video. Keep it rolling. Like the video if you had a good weekend. Hit that like button if your team is winning. Hit the like button if your team is losing. Okay? Hit that like button if you love America.
Hell yeah, brother. Took me a sec to get the mic up there.
You can picture what Sam looks like just by that.
Can you?
Oh yeah. All right. Let's see where the best. What do you think the best game is right now? Maybe Eagles Saints. We got a close game in Pittsburgh and Chargers as well. Colts Bears pretty close.
This Steelers-Chargers game is really just the ugliest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's just close. It's just field goals for field goals.
Backup Justin Fields versus backup Taylor Heineke.
Don't you say shit about Taylor Heineke. That man's a god.
I never said anything bad about
that
Taylor
man's a
Heineke.
god.
All I said is that he's the backup.
Should we go check in with Patrick Seatman, who we really haven't checked in with just yet? And the reason why I say Patrick Seatman is because the Vikings are 1st and 10 on the Houston 36-yard line, and they could possibly put up another touchdown on the Houston Texans. And I would love to see, this is huge for the Vikings, man. I mean, coming off and starting off with Sam Darnold, having J.J. McCarthy get hurt in the preseason, this is huge. So we're going to go check in and see what Patrick Seatman says. Oh, Sam Darnold suffers an injury. Maybe we don't go check in with Patrick Seatman. Sam Darnold is limping and falls to the ground. My goodness, this is not a good week for a quarterback. Unless you're Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones is having a hell of a day, man. Hell of a day. What? Let's go check out the live reaction to Sam Darnold going down by Patrick Seatman. Caitlin Clark got punched in the face. I'm not sure if she's still in.
Just be a sprained ankle. Just be a sprained ankle. They're examining Darnold's left knee. I mean, this is just Daniil frickin' Hunter going after the legs. What a traitor. Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm going to be sick. I'm going to be sick. Oh, my God. Sam Darnold is limping off and heading into the medical tent after taking a low hit. Doctors were looking at his left knee. Nick Mullins in. Got to close this game. We'll talk about Darnold obviously more after the game, but we got to close this game. Please, can we get back to the stadium and we just see Darnold walking off? Please. Please. Nick Mullins going in. Nick Mullins going in. No Addison, no Hawkinson, no Dallas Turner, no Ivan Pace, no J.J. McCarthy. Oh, my God. If I have to watch Nick Mullins again for another season, I'm going to lose my mind. I am going to lose my mind. Darnold's still down on the field. Okay, Darnold was able to get up. All right, he's good. He just came out of the medical tent, and he is trying to warm up on the sideline. His helmet is on. All right. Oh, my God. Dude, if you feel my chest right now, it is insane. So Danielle Hunter just went low on his knee. That is ugly. I mean, that just looks bad. But Darnold getting warmed up on the sidelines. Come on, 14. Type those 14s in the chat right now. Type those 14s in the chat. He looks fine. Oh, my goodness. You guys almost saw me have a heart attack live on stream. But Mullins is going to be under shotgun. They're going to hand it off to Aaron Jones. That's stuffed. As Sam Darnold's back in the game. Here we go. Standing ovation for number 14. Type them in the live chat. Let's go. I thought that was about to be worst case scenario right there, Jack Loneray. Sam Darnold has returned to the game. Let's go. We're okay. We're okay. Darnold's going to be under center, though. 2nd and 9. They're going to motion Brandon Powell here left to right. They're going to go play action. First snap back in. He gets tripped up. He resets. He's going to flick it to Aaron Jones. What a play by number 14. He does look a little hobbled, though. I mean, at least he's moving his knees well.
I think we all kind of felt seeps there of, I'm going to be sick if Sam Darnold is out. Because that's tough. He's having a great season nonetheless. But we do also have the Indianapolis Colts having a great game here. Up 7-3 over the Chicago Bears are now 2nd and goal on the Chicago 1-yard line thanks to a huge run by Jonathan Taylor set them up. So can they finish it off? Big stuff at the line of scrimmage. They're pushing forward. They're pushing forward. He enters the end zone. I'm not sure if it was whistled down before that, but it won't be. Touchdown. Trey Sermon for the what? Oh, Boomer Sooner, excuse me. CC saying, what's up with the Saints today? Should we go check in with Saints now, Trizzy Trace? I think we might have to because they are 4 yards away from the red zone, from the game time red zone. If you guys want to go on ahead and get $20 off your first purchase while terms apply. Who was that? Oh, it wasn't Rashid Shaheed. I know that. Guy's giving me a goose egg right now. Was it freaking Alvin Kamara? Since when has Alvin Kamara become the top receiver and rusher for the Saints? My goodness. Find Shaheed. Find Shaheed, Derek Carr. All right, we're going to go check in with Trizzy Trace here on Saints Now by Chat Sports as the Saints are 2nd and 11, 5 yards out of the red zone. But we do also have an injury there real quick, so we're going to have plenty of time to hang out here with Trizzy Trace. In momento.
Who dat? Nick Saldivari will be coming in at guard for Cesar Ruiz. Lovely. I mean, that's an unreal catch by AK, man. what concentration, what strength of hands. Like, that is unbelievable. Cesar Ruiz headed to the medical tent. Nick Saldiveri checks in, second-year player out of Old Dominion. Saints did trade up to get him. They like what he can do, but just hasn't gotten a lot of run. Seven to 3. 11 minutes remaining. 2nd and 11. Saints have the ball. Rashid Shaheed has 3 targets, no catches today. Glad I started him in fantasy. Carr fires, looking, end zone. Oh, my God. He was going for Shaheed in the end zone. Darius Slay in coverage. Breaks it up. All right, Cesar Ruiz is back in. Carr fires, connects. Mason Tipton catches first catch of his NFL career. Zach Bond with the hit, 4th down.
All right, we'll check in here a little bit later here with Trizzy Trace after a field goal is good. Not what the New Orleans Saints really wanted, but the good news is that there's 10 minutes left in the 4th quarter, so there's still time for another possession here for the New Orleans Saints. But the Minnesota Vikings are also in the red zone, 3rd and 3 on the Houston 17-yard line. Can the Minnesota Vikings go up another touchdown over the Houston Texans? We're going to have to wait and see. Denver Broncos 5 yards away from reaching the game time red zone. And while we were talking to Trizzy Trace, we did have a touchdown for the Steelers. Went up 20-10 over the Chargers. Other than that, man, the Giants and Browns game has been poop. Has been poop.
Yeah, we kind of went to that game early on, and they just haven't done anything since.
It started off like a shit show, and now it's just me.
It's just 2 mid-teams, really. 2
mid-teams. That's all it really is. All right, the Eagles are now going to have another opportunity here. They're up by 1. What a turn of events, man. Nobody saw that coming. All right, we're going to check on Patrick Seatman with Vikings now by Chat Sports. 3rd and 3 at the Houston 17-yard line. Can Sam Darnold lead the Vikings to another touchdown over the Texans? Let's see what Patrick Seatman has to say.
We've hit 1,000 on every show so far during the regular season. Somebody wants to be a big baller and set this chat on fire. I know a great way to do so. Put on the Vikings theme song right now. Hey, United, once we score this touchdown, I got you. But here we go. Sam Darnold's going to be in the shotgun on 3rd and 3. They motion Ty Chandler in tight to the wing. Darnold takes a snap. They only bring 4. He finds the out route to Justin Jefferson, and a shocking, uncharacteristic drop by number 18. Ball was thrown a little behind him. Oh, he was wide open right there. Yeah, he had to kind of come back to the football, but an uncharacteristic drop. Oh, yeah. He's upset about it. He knows.
What is the Seat View feature?
Shows the view from your seat. So if there's a pole blocking your view, don't buy those.
What if I want to sit?
Vikings settling for a field goal. Barely made it to 35-yard attempt. Did go wide right, but did go through the upright, which is all that really matters, right? All right. God, how many times do you think I said right in that 30-second span? Broncos are, the Buccaneers are driving. Chargers driving. Eagles driving. Texans driving. Bears, Packers, and Browns are all driving here. Of course, we do have a couple more games going on a little bit later in the day. Actually, starting very, very soon. The Panthers versus Raiders, Dolphins and Seahawks, Ravens, Cowboys, Niners, and Rams, which would normally be a good game if the Rams did not get the injury bug so early. Then you got the Lions and the Cardinals, and tonight you will have Rashee Rice versus Bijan Robinson, Falcons, and the Chiefs. I think I really like the 3 o'clock slate, too.
Oh, it's a fun one.
It's a fun one.
It's a shame we won't be live.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you betcha.
Oh, you betcha. It's a fun one.
We still got Ed Robbins in the lead of our Super Chat MVP race today.
I mean, I haven't really done anything in a while. I mean, the winner is going to get their own custom jersey, so it doesn't matter what team you like. You're going to get that jersey, your player number, your name on the back, their name on the back, whatever you guys want. But Ed Robbins, he really just made me do a boot, and then he dipped. He went back to the Raiders channel. I mean, I did an Allie Baby Boot Barefoot, because this is my boot here, because I am a lady, and this is classier than chugging a 3 beers in one.
Ed is going to have to come back and claim his.
I mean,
if he wins.
Unless
someone else.
Can John G come back?
Ooh.
He can, but will he?
That would change the game. No. Oh, look in the chat. Who
said I left? Who said I left? Who that say go beat them Saints?
He's always around. He's lurking.
You want to know who else is lurking? The Philadelphia Eagles. 7-6, 2nd and 10. Jalen Hurts. 2 receivers to the right. Saquon Barkley in the backfield. Takes a snap, drops back. Chase Young is coming, but Jalen Hurts, he avoids it. He takes it down the sideline. Not enough for the first down, but it's going to be about a 3rd and 4 for the Philadelphia Eagles to get something going. Now, what is his name? John G. Is John G still in the chat? Do we even have him with us here in this ball game?
I haven't seen him in a minute.
3rd
I'm sure he would know.
5.
John G strikes me as a real one.
I think if we get this first down here for the Eagles, we may have to go check in with Chase Sr. because that's going to be a huge possession there for the Eagles. 3rd and 5 for the Philadelphia Eagles. Jalen Hurts alone in the backfield. 3 receivers to the right. Saquon Barkley sends him in motion, comes to join him in the gun. Hurts fires, throws, caught, first down, and more! Goddard's going! And he gets taken down. Uh-oh, momentum is on Philly's side. That's not what you want for everybody else in the league. Wow, Goddard with an OBJ one-handed snag out in front of him. Goddard just saved Jalen Hurts on that play alone. Holy cow. All right, let's go check in with the Chicago Bears here real quick as the Bears are 3rd and 7 at the Indianapolis 25-yard line.
In the chest?
Yeah, that's on Roma Dunze there.
Yeah. Now, maybe it's one of those option routes, but it's one or the other. You can't hesitate and then keep going. You either stop or you run through the route. 3rd and 7. Williams takes the snap. Caleb throws, caught. Cole Kmet, first down. Type those ones. Into the Prize Picks red zone. I know a field goal cuts it to 8. You got to get 7 here, man. Cole Kmet's best game of the year. 7 catches, 64 yards in this one. DJ Moore has 7 for 77. Rome, 3 for 88. Caleb's at 284 passing. At those ones. Caleb's 5 for 6, 51 yards on this drive. He's under center Roshan Johnson into the game in the Prize Picks red zone. 1st and 10 at the 15. Toss play, Roschon left side. Bounces it, gets an okay block from Braxton Jones. Gain of about 3. It's going to be 2nd and 7. Thomas Parker, the Vikings are 3-0 with Sam Darnold. We came and scored a touchdown. If that's not coaching in a nutshell, I don't know what is. I'm not saying Sam Darnold hasn't improved as a player. I'm sure he has, but, like, that's a great way to look at it. I mean, they're just kicking people's ass with Sam Darnold. Bears can't find the end zone. 1 touchdown on 34 possessions. Second and 7. Williams, quick throw to DJ Moore. I mean, what? I just don't get the play call. Just a quick receiver screen with 1 blocker for 2 defenders. I mean, the numbers just aren't out there. Like, what? I don't know, man.
You know what the sad thing is? I think if they don't get it here, they're going to kick a field goal.
They probably have to, right? If it's 4th and 7, I think you have to kick.
Yeah, I know, but it's just like you haven't been able to get in this position much at all today.
Oh, when you have, you shit the bed. It's just this offense ain't it, man. 3rd and 7 at the 12-yard line. I'd be looking Kmet here. He's been solid today. Williams takes the snap, throws. Kmet caught, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 2. Go get up there and snap the ball. Get up there and snap the ball, right? Like, you're not getting penetration up front. Try to diffuse that with tempo. They're going quick here. Oh, that Colts taking intentional offsides because they weren't set up. So now it'll be 1st and goal at the 1.5 yards. All right, Shane Waldron, what the fuck you going to do? What are you going to do? Last time you were in this situation, you shit the bed. What are you going to do? Fuck you going to do, man? How about you get under center at least one time? Number 23. Is that crazy to ask?
Just once.
I mean, come on, man. It's 1st and goal at the 1.5. In the shotgun with Khalil Herbert. Let's take Roschon off the field in short yardage. Bad snap. Williams throws, corner, end zone, touchdown, Rome Odunze. Rookie to rookie. Horrible snap, and Caleb retrieved it and threw a touchdown. Cole Kmet showing him loves. So is Mercedes Lewis.
G coming in with $100 Super Chat! John. What a man! We didn't even know if John G was still here, and then he drops to 100. Look at that! I already filled up my boot, man. I already filled up my boot, ready to go. John G is getting an Allie Barefoot baby boot as Alvin Kamara is going to get a 1st down. Rashid Shaheed, still not here.
Everybody spam John in the chat. Everybody spam John in the chat. The Bears, by the way, after the touchdown, are going to go for 2. Try and make it a 3-point game. Chug, John, chug, John, chug, John, chug, John, chug.
I'm trying. The Happy Dad grape is killing me right now.
Everybody spam Chug and John, whatever you got to do. And by the way, John was asking, I do have an updated leaderboard for you. We do have John G in the lead. 170, Ed right behind him. This is the race. It's coming down to the wire. It's the witching hour of Super Chat races. There you go. A little drippage, but solid overall. Whew. Bless you.
Oh, I almost threw up. It doesn't stop. You can't chug and not do a burp afterwards. It's un-American. Oh, damn, there was a lot of spillage because my shirt is soaking wet now. Whew. dang it, Ed Robbins. Not Ed Robbins saying, I see grape in Allie's future. Please don't. Please don't. Not grape. Anything but grape.
I think at this rate, I'll probably have to do one here.
I might do a shot of Fireball.
Subscribe to the channel for shit like this.
All right. The Saints are driving, and they got a first down, but there was an injury on the play, so now they're having to take a timeout for that. But also the Buccaneers with a fumble, a scoop for the Denver Broncos. My goodness, Broncos are taking over this game. Holy cow. Unnecessary roughness on Trevor Penning as well for the Saints. Darius Slay was injured. Bears missed 2-point conversion. God, there's so much happening right now.
By the way, that was today John G's first, second, and third Super Chats.
Was it? He just came in to drop a bomb, man.
Way to announce yourself, John.
We are still not close to our like record, which is 863. Go on ahead and hit that like button for me as Derek Carr is being forced out of the pocket, pass deflected by the Eagles. Still looking for Rashid Shaheed. Is he there? Vikings breaking through. Oh, tackle just shy of the end zone. Minnesota Vikings now quickly in the red zone here. Sam Darnold fires, caught in the end zone. That's a touchdown! Minnesota Vikings on the board again. My goodness. All right, 2nd and 10 for Derek Carr and the New Orleans Saints. Could be their last opportunity, and they're going to take a timeout here. 2 likes away from 600. Did the game go final?
Najee Harris just iced it out with a 20-yard run.
Wow, Najee Harris.
It looks like he stopped at the 1-yard line. I think he did.
Wow.
He would if they're the type to like take a knee. 30-14, Packers with another field goal to stretch the lead. The Titans are just flat out bad.
Yeah, that wasn't a great game. Giants are driving.
A ways to go.
That's actually, that's a 2-minute warning there for Broncos and Chargers. Both those games look like they're probably going to be final here.
Yeah. Wild performance by the Broncos today. Did not expect that out of them.
Fields just took a knee, so yeah, that's pretty much
game set
that's
match.
It. That's game set match. 20-10. Steelers are going to take the win over the Chargers. Derek Carr launching to Chris Olave.
We gotta get a Chase Senior reaction.
Chris Olave.
I need a Chase Senior reaction in my life.
That could have been Rashid.
The need for speed.
All right, let's see what Chase Senior might be shaking in his boots here.
Oh, it's gonna be glorious.
What does Chase Senior have to say about the Saints being 1 yard away from entering into the red zone?
To 25. Saints will run it with Kamara. That's a gain of 4, maybe 5. Another late penalty, I think, on the Saints. They hit an Eagles player late. No flag. Clock down to 4 minutes. Eagles with 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning on their side. Only clinging to a 1-point lead. Second and 6. Darius Slay trying to do some sprints on the sideline. Ball at the 21. Carr, handoff, Kamara, up the middle. First down and more to the 13. Kamara slow to get up. Approaching 3 minutes to go. Too high safety look for Philadelphia there. C.J. Gardner-Johnson kind of missed the tackle again. Kamara will run off. And we're about to be inside 3 minutes here. Ball at the 13. Carr under center. Jamal Williams in the game at tailback. Saints will run it with him. Right side. Can barely get back to the line of scrimmage. Now Nick Sirianni has to play clock management here. 3 timeouts in the 2-minute warning. He's not going to call one right now. You force him into a field goal here. All you need is a field goal to win it. Jake Elliott just missed from 60. 2nd and 10. Carr empty set. Kamara in the backfield with them. 2 receivers, 3 receivers to the left, top of the screen. Carr takes the snap. He's going to throw into the end zone. Has a man, Olave. Caught. Touchdown. He beat C.J. Gardner-Johnson. Touchdown, Saints. Two feet down. Possession of the football. And the Saints are now going to go for 2. You knew when Carr was empty set to start that play, it was a clear throwing down. And Carr just lofted it beautifully into the end zone. And Olave has torched the Eagles here today. Now the Eagles will have the 2-minute warning and 3 timeouts. But this stop is pretty critical right here because a 2-point conversion makes it a 7-point game. Ball at the 2. Carr in the shotgun. Throws in the flat. Short! They don't convert. A touchdown wins it for Philadelphia.
The Saints can't stop. Nope. The Eagles can't stop the Saints from scoring a touchdown, but they can stop the Saints from scoring a 2-point conversion. We have got a 6-point ball game in New Orleans, but we're going to go check in on Chase here in a minute because the Eagles now have another opportunity to score and possibly take the lead and the win. So expect a lot of clock to get eaten up here. But if you guys want to shout out real quick, go ahead and spam me in the comment section down below. I got 620 people who have liked the video. I've got 1,500 people in this stream. But I'll be honest, man, our chat has been pretty dead. I'm gonna be honest. And here's the beautiful part is that the way to change that is by spamming me. And I don't mean typing me. I mean genuinely spamming me as many times as you possibly can. Let's get this party rolling here, shall we? Oh, drown out those bots too. James Lyman spamming me. Boston Bob. I got Op in here. Rue Grew, Trent Lawson, Michael White, Van Du, who has been doing nothing but breaking down the Saints game for us. Swizzle, Devin Parker, Ed Robbins, who's still patiently waiting. Christopher Domingo, all spamming me. Let's keep it going. Chat rate's at 36. Can we get to 50? Ian's in this chat. John Ashley in the chat. Can we get the rate to 50? Let me see. Minneapolis Robert. Let's go. Keep it going. If you want your team to win, spam me. Randy the Witch is in here. Tay Money. Tay Money. Hey, give me my money. Luis Ortiz. Tyler Plays in the chat as well. Keep it rolling. Dark Master Daniel in here. Devin Gonzalez in here. Will Swift get another carry? Oh, fake handoff. And the ball gets knocked down. The Colts are celebrating. They don't even know if they got the ball back.
Hand the ball off. Run the damn ball.
Chat rate at 151. Can we get to 200? Keep it going, people. Matt Kane Cooper in here spamming me. Optort, Shadowbox Gaming. Colts ball after Caleb Williams with a fumble. Houday Nation. Duncan, what did Roley say when your Dukes beat his heels? He actually ignored me for about a couple hours. I'm going to be honest. He was a sore loser when it came to it. But we watched the game together. That's what made it more fun. Spam and eggs. Houday Nation, Duncan, Boston Bob, Optor, Chat Sports, spamming me. Daniel Jones taking a huge hit at the end of the play there. Joe Mama. It's been a while since I've heard that one. All right, let's see where we're at around the league. Giants are pushing 4th and 8 on the Cleveland 40-yard line. Packers are driving as well. Probably going to be the end of the ball game there. Colts are in the red zone, up by 1 touchdown right now with about 6:19 left to go. What? Vikings are driving as well. Same with the Philadelphia Eagles. 2nd and 5 on the Philly 36-yard line. Let's go check in with Chase Sr. to see how he's feeling about this possible final drive here for the Philadelphia Eagles, down by 6. Will they score on this drive? Subscribe. And let's go check out the Eagles.
I think this could be hands to the face on New Orleans here. Five-yard penalty, automatic first down. Alontae Taylor with the hands to the face of Saquon Barkley as he tried to rush the quarterback. Good pass protection there for Saquon. 1:28 left. That moves the ball to the 40-yard line. Eagles still with 3 timeouts left. Saquon, 16 carries for $143 today. Average yards per carry, 8.9. Eagles are going to have to pass it, though. Hurts pressure. He's going to get sacked. Huge loss. Eagles are going to have to use a timeout. Brian Breesy with the sack, his second of the day. The Saints showed 3 down linemen. They brought a 4th, and they got home to Hurts. Keep in mind that the Eagles are without their starting right guard and right tackle, and Fred Johnson just got beat there by Granderson. That forced Hurts to have to step up in the pocket, and then Breesy brought him down. And now Philadelphia is playing behind this. Loss of 6. Clock still at 1:21 to go. 5,000 people watching. Support the show by hitting that thumbs up icon, liking the video, and subscribing. Hurts has been sacked 4 times, 5 knockdowns. Has a pick and a fumble lost. Ball back at the 35. Saints with 6, 7 in the box as they tease blitz here. They send pressure. Hurts lets it fly downfield. intended for Johnny Wilson, broke Alante Taylor. Now, that was a good throw from Hurts. Wilson had it in his hands. That's a drop. And he had his mouth guard up in his face as he tried to make that catch. 3rd and 16. Ball at the 35. 3rd and 16 for Philadelphia. Play clock at 3. At 2. At 1. Hurts gets the snap off. Steps up. Throws underneath. Pass caught. Dallas Goedert. First down and more. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10. All the way to the 3. 60-yard play for Philadelphia on a 3rd and 16. There was nobody in the neighborhood of Goddard who was off to the races, and now the Eagles have to punch it in, and they have to be mindful of the clock. What did I say in the pregame? Dallas Goedert, stand up. Where are you? They marked the ball at the 4. Hurts in the shotgun. Eagles are going to call their second timeout. Saints have 1 timeout left.
Timeout by Philly after a huge run from Dallas Goedert means we get a fireball shot because Ed Robbins says so. Ed. Cheers.
What a day. By the way, running out of time. Ed, I need to do the math here. I forgot to do the math.
Goodness gracious.
Folks, we have a new leader.
Do we have a new leader? Do we have a new leader? Oh my gosh. Saquon Barkley has had a touchdown. Saquon Barkley has a touchdown.
'That's crazy.
13-12 with 1 minute left to go. Saquon Barkley with a tutty.
What a game.
My goodness.
Boring as hell until the very end, and now it's just straight fireworks.
Ed Robbins takes the lead by less than $10. And if you guys do have Saquon Barkley on your fantasy team, let me know if you guys also have him on your prize picks as well. Prize Picks is one of our sponsors here by Chat Sports. And let me tell you what Prize Picks is if you guys aren't aware. As the Eagles are going for a 2-point conversion, it's good. It's good. Saquon Barkley gets the 2-point conversion, and the Saints are now within a field goal. This is why you guys play Prize Picks. I was never, ever, ever going to expect this game from the Eagles and the Saints, but that's why you play Prize Picks, to test out your skills on America's #1 daily fantasy sports app with over 5 million active members. If you're wondering, Allie, how do you play Prize Picks? It's super easy. All you've got to do is pick between 2 to 6 players and just pick more or less. That's it. On a player's stat projections, and you can watch yourself win up to 100 times your money with as little as 4 correct picks. If you guys are looking to test your skills, go on ahead, download the Prize Picks app today, and use code CLNS and get $50 instantly when you play $5. That's code CLNS on Prize Picks to get $50 instantly when you play $5. You don't even need to win to receive the $50 bonus. It's guaranteed. Prize Picks, run your game. Live reaction from Chase Sr. on the touchdown. Let's go see it.
To his left. Calcaterra in motion. They run it with Saquon. He's going to plow forward in for the touchdown. Saquon Barkley finds the end zone, and the Eagles take the lead on the Saints. They march 69 yards. Highlighted by the Dallas Goedert splash play for 60. And Saquon runs it in from 4. Eagles take the lead. This game is nowhere close to being over. Eagles are going to go for 2 to make it a field goal game. And this becomes the biggest play of the game. Hurts is in the shotgun. Saquon to his left. 2 receivers near side. Hurts takes the snap. Runs it to Saquon. He's in again! 2-point conversion is good. 3-point game. Eagles take the 15-12.
We got a ball game here. We have a ball game. My goodness. We actually have 2 ball games, really close ball games. Number 1, it's the Eagles and the Saints, as the Saints are now driving with less than a minute left to go. But also, John G sent in a $10 Super Chat, which means he now takes the lead for Super Chat MVP.
We've got quite the race. Ravens fan, by the way, that was us
Interception,
going back.
interception,
Oh, wow.
Derek Carr, interception. I think that's ball game. I think that's ball game.
That is ball game.
I think that's ball game.
All right, we got to show Chase's live reaction.
I think that's
I'm
ball
gonna get
game.
Chase's live reaction, and then eventually I'm going to get Trace's live reaction.
Wow. Who was the intended receiver? Was it Olave? Because that was a cross coverage right there.
Ready?
It was Rashid Shaheed.
Some live reaction. Of course it was Rashid Shaheed.
Go for it.
And action.
Carr drops back. He double pumps. He throws. Intercepted! Intercepted! Reed Blankenship picks off Derek Carr, and that's going to be the ball game. Eagles are going to win. Blankenship from deep safety as Carr was under safety. He let it rip. Pass intended for Rashid Shaheed, and Blankenship makes the diving pick. Hands are underneath that ball. Possession of the football, and the Eagles are going to win. What a victory. Philadelphia overcomes 2 turnovers, both of which awful by Jalen Hurts. Nick Sirianni passed up on multiple field goal opportunities. And Philadelphia, with some resiliency and toughness in one of the more difficult environments to play in the National Football League, and they're going to beat the Saints and hand New Orleans their first loss of the year. What a win! Ruling on the field is an interception. He has possession of the football. If they called it a pick, you can't overturn this. There is no loss of control. Out left, all the Eagles need to do is kneel this game out.
Ed Robbins, cheers to you, my man.
Again?
Cheers to you.
Again? Hold on, I'm going to come take one too. For John and for Ed. Because this leaderboard is coming down to the absolute wire.
Ed Robbins with a $50 Super Chat puts him in first place with $227, and John G has $179. Hey, Jordan McQueen, it's never too late to get the party started here if you really want to join in here. Wow, what a time. What a time.
To John, to Ed.
Cheers.
To America.
To America. Looks like we've got a good showdown here. Oh, hello? Let's see. Houston Texans are about to score, second and goal with 1 minute left to go. Bears are about to score with 2:32 left to go in the fourth. Giants are about to score at the 2-minute warning. Eagles just took a knee. That'll probably end the game 15-12. Wow.
once the I think the rule here we do, because we're going to sign off after the 12 o'clock games here.
Right.
So as far as this race between two legends, let's agree. Everybody show some love to Ed and John.
This is.
Everybody show some love to Ed and John in the chat. What a day for the guys. I think once the last 12 o'clock game ends, which right now looks like it's going to be Bears-Colts, 2:32 left in that one. Once that last game ends, I'll set a timer for a few minutes, and once that timer ends, whoever the MVP is, they're the MVP.
Sounds like a plan. Do you
And
think
they're getting a free jersey.
Do you think we can get a last-minute like driver as well and see if we can get something going here?
I believe in the people,
because
funny enough.
The goal was 863, and we're at 657 with 1,300 people watching. I feel like we can hit it. Let's do it. How many likes can we get? Because every shot of Fireball
I'll do some too.
is 100 likes in the next minute. As of right now, on my phone, it's 3:06. When it hits 3:07, that minute is up. How many likes can we get in the next one minute for me to do Fireball? So if we hit 767, that's a shot of Fireball. If we hit 867, that's a shot of Fireball. Hit that like button for me.
Just smack that.
All on the floor.
Smack that.
All right, you guys got 40 seconds. Hit that like button for me. 40 seconds.
I believe that's Quiddy Pay down on the ground for the Colts.
It is.
I know ball.
Keep it going. They're jumping. I'm starting to see them jump. All right. All right, you guys got 30 seconds. 30 seconds. 20 seconds. Keep hitting that like button. Let's go. 10 seconds. They're jumping, though. I see them. 5.
We got a couple of the 3 o'clock games as well.
4.
4.
3. 2. 1. All right.
No shots?
We got 20 likes in a minute. That's just not enough, man.
That's not going to do it.
It's not
hurts.
good enough.
That hurts me.
Yeah, what are you going to do?
Not so fast, sweetheart.
The Texans cannot. Oh, man. Texans cannot get the job done. As that game is about to go final. Bears are in the red zone here. 4th and 1 at the Indianapolis 6-yard line. Can they score on this play here? They're down 2 touchdowns with 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. Still plenty of ball game left. I'm not sure what just happened there. And the Giants are also 4th and goal, but Daniel Jones will kneel for the end of the ball game. They're not going to try to score one more time. Giants get their first win of the season, 21-15. Big win for the Giants. Bad win for the Browns. Let's go check out Harrison Graham here.
Oh, man.
It's a long time out. Not sure what happened here.
Not sure.
It's 4th and 1. There wasn't a flag. Woody Pay to the medical tent. DJ Moore back in the game. Snap the ball before the 2-minute warning. Caleb takes the snap. Looking. Throws. Komet wide open. Touchdown.
Let's go.
2:01 left. Can you get a touchback? That's what you need.
Yeah.
You need to kick the ball out of the end zone if you're going to kick it. Otherwise, you got to go onside. Because if you're the Colts, if you're just playing clock management, you bring it out no matter what.
No matter what.
Because the Bears only have 1 timeout.
Right.
So I think this is pretty – I think you may have to go onside. I don't know if Santos can get it out of the end zone. Touchdown Bears. I said Caleb would have 2 today. He did. 32 of 51, 363, 2 touchdowns. Actually, 33 of 52, 363, and 2 touchdowns. Cairo Santos from the right hash. Knocks it through. 21-16.
Nothing else, he's accurate.
He's very accurate. Doesn't have the strongest leg, but he's very accurate. The more I'm thinking about it, wow, fuck, I don't know. Here's the problem, Colin.
Yep.
If it's returned, you have one timeout, so at best you'd get the ball back with 30 seconds left. Unless you are absolutely convinced Santos can bomb it out of the end zone, I think you have to go onside. Right?
It makes sense. Because at the
Now, I do wonder, can Torrey Taylor launch it out of the end zone? Is that something they've even practiced?
I feel like if he could, he would have been their kicker.
Because if the Colts are a smart coaching staff, and I think Shane Steichen's a hard coach, this is an auto bring it out.
Yep. No matter what.
Now, you don't risk trying some crazy return. If you're about to get popped, just go down. But I think well.
Let's see. All eyes are on this.
Oh, my God, the Bears are kicking deep. Bears look like they're kicking deep.
They got Michael Pittman out there. I'm assuming ready for a potential onside kick recovery. It looks like they're booming it.
I mean, if I'm the Colts, I'm telling my guy to bring it out no matter what. Because if you're just playing clock, even if you just take a knee 3 times, you'd be punting it back to the Bears with under 40 seconds left. If this doesn't go out of the end zone, this is coaching malpractice by the Bears, which we've watched today. It's on the table. Santos bombs it. 5 yards deep. Oh, my God, he took a knee. What a dumb fuck. Why would he take a knee? That's bad coaching. I mean, that's just not understanding the situation. That is unbelievable. I mean, they just gave you a chance. Not a great chance, but a chance. I can't believe they did that. If that ball in the end zone, that's an automatic bring it out. I can't believe they just did that. I mean, they've been running fine. Sure, but like, Doodle says, sup with all the Fields weirdos. Go root for Pitt. Handoff, Taylor. Yep, gets 4. 2-minute warning. Catch up on some super chats here. We will have post-game reaction as soon as this game is over.
Got a 2-minute warning here for Chicago Bears versus Indianapolis Colts. The Bears did end up putting a touchdown on the board, 21-16, but is it enough? And we're going to have to wait and see. But the Panthers and Raiders game has already started off. While the Panthers did score first, a touchdown with Andy Dalton as the quarterback. I mean, what are we doing? Chuba Hubbard actually took it to the house, which was huge. They're up 7-0. Seahawks on top of the Dolphins 3-0. While the Indianapolis Colts will be driving 2nd and 6 at the Indianapolis 34-yard line with the 2-minute warning. Should we go on ahead and just do our final call here for the Super Chat MVP?
Yeah, I can go ahead and get the countdown set up.
All right. I like it. Keep in mind, once this game is over, that means we are going to have the Super Chat MVP winner. So it's going to be our last call before we do our final countdown. So if you guys don't want to beat the clock, go on ahead and send in your final ones. It's really just between Ed Robbins and John G here. And Ed Robbins has the win right now, but will John G bounce back? We don't know. We
Ready?
do not know. You get a jersey of your choice. Also, if you guys haven't already, I know Ed Robbins. I can definitely find your information from Raiders, but just in case, go on ahead and follow me on Twitter. This is how I'm going to be able to DM you guys. This is how I'm going to be able to find out your shipping information. So be sure to follow me on Twitter. That's my
Twitter right there. Do you want to do it one more time or what?
Just in case, because they end up winning. I never know how to get their information.
That is, I think you pasted it like 23 times.
It happens more time than not. All right, I got a little keyboard happy. It's fine.
All right, ready?
I'm ready. 3 minutes, last chance. Last
3,
chance.
2, 1. Go.
Be sure to
3
follow
minutes
me
on the clock.
on Twitter as well.
Could you imagine if someone just pulled off the backdoor cover of the century?
Just sends a $250 super chat in.
228, just take the crown.
I mean, I've seen crazier things before.
Yeah, for sure. By the way, we do have a couple of the late slate games that just kicked off. Panthers already better without Bryce Young. One drive, 1 touchdown.
That's so mean.
Well, it's also
That's
true.
true. Yeah.
I feel bad, but it's true.
That's fair. All right, the Indianapolis Colts are driving now. Jonathan Taylor ended up gaining 13 yards here on this run, giving them a first down and more as the clock is ticking.
That's game.
Oh, Duncan said, Allie knows I can get crazy. I am very aware Duncan can get crazy.
Oh, yeah.
I am very aware that Duncan could steal this.
Duncan, we are not staying live for the next games, unfortunately.
No, sir, we are not. But you guys know that we have the Dolphins channel. We have the Raiders channel, of course, and we have the Cowboys and Ravens channel. And, of course, Chase Sr. and the 49ers and Micro Mike with the Lions. All will be live. So all games will be covered by Chat Sports, just not the main channel.
We're like that. We don't have a Panthers channel. Sorry to the Panthers fans, but
why would we?
We don't care about them.
Yeah, we don't care about the Panthers.
I don't even think Panthers fans care about the Panthers.
Right now, you can get a free ticket with a Bojangles box.
Are you serious?
No, I'm kidding. But honestly, though, that would be I would take that deal.
90 seconds.
John G said, Ed, $100 match.
Well, I'll tell you what. We might be able to pull some sort of magic if that were to happen.
I mean, if you both sent in 100, I feel like we might both be able to get you a jersey. But I got to check with
We'd
the
have
bosses.
to run it by the
I
bosses,
gotta check with
that's for sure.
As of right now, it's every man for himself. But John G, do you follow me on Twitter? I cannot stress this enough.
45 seconds.
Uh-oh. 45 seconds. Who's going to do it? Somebody could do it at he said he follows me on Twitter. Okay. Uh-oh.
By the way, Dolphins and Seahawks, 2nd and 1. Skylar Thompson in Miami moving. Nope. Skylar Thompson sucks.
Oh, yeah, that's tough.
This is going to be an ugly football game for Miami's
Last 30 seconds.
It's been a fun day.
Who's going to do it?
Shout out to everybody.
Anybody going to do it?
Shout out to everybody that's
Hell
contributed
yeah.
today.
Over 37,000 people watching here today.
Colts are kneeling out the ball. That'll
Okay.
do it. They're going to get their first win of the season, go to 1-2. Bears drop to 1-2.
Let's go, baby.
And 3, 2, 1. We're always going to give it a little sec, just make sure there wasn't the delay.
Everybody be delaying. But if not, then it looks like Ed Robbins going to walk away as the clear-cut winner here.
That's crazy.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. Let's see if we got about a 15-second delay here.
Is Ed here? I haven't seen him in a sec.
Is Ed here? That's a good question. The bots are here.
That's not Ed.
Thank God.
Ravens fan, that is a good question. How are the Steelers 3-0?
Ed Robbins saying, Allie, I'll send a new address to you on IG.
Let's go.
Sounds like a plan, Ed Robbins. All right. It looks like Ed Robbins.
We might be able to maybe pull something through John. But we'll talk
I'll definitely talk to my boss. I'll talk to my boss for sure. But Ed Robbins going to be the winner here of the Super Chat MVP, $227.
Shout out Ed. Everybody spam Ed. Everybody
Shout
spam
out
John.
Ed. Give love to John. John, go ahead and send me a message on. I think I already got Ed Robbins' message actually. Yeah, I did. I got you. Guess what jersey he wants?
Ed Robbins. I'm going to guess Patriots.
He's a Raiders fan.
He's a Raiders. Oh, that's right. He's going to go Brock Bowers.
He goes Max Crosby.
Max Crosby.
Yeah.
That's a good pick, too. I figured you might already have a Max Crosby by now.
All right, John G. Go ahead and send me a message on Twitter as well. I'll see what I can get going here for you guys. But nonetheless, thank you so much for all the support here on our whip around on Chat Sports. If you get one final look here, it's 21-16. The Colts over the Bears. Panthers and Raiders are now starting as well. So if you guys want, go on ahead and check out our Miami Dolphins and Seahawks channel, our Raiders channel, and our Lions, Niners, Cowboys, and Ravens channel coming up here. So thank you guys so much. One last look, and we've got the Giants beating the Browns 21-15. Vikings over the Texans 34-7. 24-7. We got the Eagles barely beating the Saints 15-12. Packers over the Titans 30-14. Chargers did lose the Steelers 20-10. Broncos 26-7 over the Buccaneers, and Thursday Night Football was 24-3. We hate that. All right, thank you guys so much. As always, hit that sub button, and I'll see you guys next week.